All right, welcome back to the Nas Fast Channel, guys. It is time for KFLive number 105 with our friend Sanford Owen from Monterey Bay Knives. Hopefully, you guys are primed for this one and you got some questions for Sanford. I definitely do, but love when you guys get involved. So say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Patter Tisman, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and Charlie Brown and Gimli, and let's get started here on the Knives Fast channel, guys. We're going to have a blast tonight, so let's say hello to some folks. We got Grumpy Grunt in the chat, Marcos Gamma, Keith the Knife Freak, Mrs. C, hello, hello. Will B, Freak Show EDC, hello, Tim B, Andrew Hobbert, Mike Reese, Rusty Knife Lover, lots of channel members. Thanks to all the pit crew members and the Patreon members. You guys, I cannot do this without you. Trust me, if you saw how much shipping I did last week, you'd totally understand that. And let's see, my question is, oh, that's funny. That's funny. You can ask that, Tim, when we get there. El Cap Addict, Aries EDC. There are lots of you jumping in. I actually see Sanford in here a couple minutes early, but Sanford, tell you what, give me just a minute and I'll add you in here in just a second. I got one little piece of business I'm going to take care of here. So guys, I'm going to give it just like 2 or 3 minutes here, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about something. I've been getting a lot of questions about something, and I just want to set the record straight, and then I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, Mike Curtis, hello. And I'll do that here in just a minute, and then we will bring Sanford in, the Brass Brigade. Hey, Jason, what is going on, man? Holy cow, it's star-studded in here. This is great. Cannot wait to have Sanford on. This is going to be lots of fun. Hello, Mr. Grumpy Grunt. Good to see you, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And for those that aren't here, they can watch this later, or you guys can share it with them. I just want to clear the air. I get a lot of questions, and I'm not going to use the person by name, but there's somebody who has been for a year and a half on all my streams and in a lot of my videos that has been conspicuously missing lately. And a lot of you have asked, and I haven't answered you. And I decided today, when I learned that this person is now out there saying things about me on Instagram and different places, that I thought I would clear the air. I hope you guys have known me long enough to know that I don't lie, okay? This is the way it works. I tell the truth. I'm transparent. I do the right thing. This person was in the chat and fine and friendly, and then for some reason decided at one point they were going to target me in a very negative way, both in the live stream and in my videos. Every time I posted a video, there was something negative. And then they started going after one of my guests, okay? One of my guests said something they didn't like. They started going after my guest. Every time my guest would be on, or every time that guest would post anything, they would go after the guest. I asked this person probably 10 times, way past what anybody else I was consulting with said I should. I asked him over and over again to please be kind, to please not do that. Then he started attacking me personally in public, and I simply said enough. He agreed that maybe the channel wasn't the place for him, and I have now made it where he's not welcome. So that's it, guys. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is you need to be kind and courteous. If you want to be a part of this channel or this community, you need to be kind. You don't need to be hateful. You don't need to call people out and be rude. And it's just that simple, okay? So this person is now out there saying things about me, and that's fine. I'm not going to get involved in it. I don't want you to get involved in it. I just wanted you to know, because people keep asking me where he is. And I want you to know he's just simply not welcome here, because he cannot be kind. And now I can't even go on other people's live streams without this person calling me names. And so I just leave the live streams. So if you wonder why sometimes I don't stay around for some of the live streams, that's why. So that's it. I probably said more than I should. Keith, Tim, did I do okay? This should be a positive, inviting environment. We are all here to have fun. I agree. Alice, I'm trying not to say names. I don't look. If you guys have known me for any period of time, you know I'm just not an aggressive person. I don't like calling people out. I gave this person 20 times of asking them over and over again to please be kind. And I just don't want to, I don't want to go into it. I'm sure somebody in the chat can tell you it is. And guys, you can feel free to list the name. You know who it is. Go for it. I just don't want to say it. And it's that simple. So that's it. Sanford, sorry you had to sit through that, man. So we're going to bring Sanford in here. I've had that on my, it's been grinding at me for several weeks here now. And I just felt like I had to get it out there.
I get it. I'm glad it's out.
People are asking me constantly why this person's not around. And I wanted to say it. So
sure, of course.
You hear
me all right?
Yeah, I hear you great, man. And I like your background there. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, okay, so maybe that's part of it. Everybody keeps saying I'm too nice, and that's actually it. I probably let the guest that I won't name kind of felt like I should have cut the person off a long time before I did. And I'm just not that guy. I try very hard to get everyone. Thank you, Freak Show. Even when Casey is frazzled and flustered, he's super nice. Yeah. Oh well. So okay. So we got to tell this story, Sanford. I've done my first knife is out there, the pinion, and I'm working on my second one, the microburst. And Jeremy Freak Show was here, helping me QC all the knives, and that things weren't going quite right with printing labels and getting things right. And so yeah, Jeremy's seen me definitely a little frazzled. And thank you, all you channel members out there, Mrs. Freak Show, Mid Missouri. But yeah, a little frazzled, but yeah, I still try to be kind about it.
How'd the QC go? Was it take forever?
And we did well. Okay, so in my case, I'm ordering budget knives, so there were 600.
Oh man.
So we QC'd every one. We probably, Jeremy, I don't remember off the top of my head. It might have been like 40 that we kind of set aside, and it was about 30. I think it was about 30. And so I got with Kubi, and they made them right. They actually, you can't send knives back to China. You can't send blades back. They won't go through customs. So they just made new blades. The blades were what the problem was. They were just basically the grind lines were showing through the stonewash in an uneven way, and a bunch of them.
Right.
Like maybe they just got stuck together when they were tumbling, and they didn't get, and it's understandable, but they shouldn't have got through their QC. But they just remade the knives. I sent them back the scales. I think that might have been the scales and the pivots, and that's all I sent them. And then they did the rest.
Oh, very good.
So yeah, so they definitely stood behind it, and they're actually already starting assembly on the second knife later this week. So I'm very, very excited about that, to say the least.
That's good. I've heard really good things about their OEM.
Well, yeah, and what I appreciate is, and again, the reason I picked them, and again, please understand, there's tons of good OEMs out there, but just the kind of action I get from Kubi is, for the price, is excellent, and I can put these out there and people get them and they're like, wow, so that's been really, really nice to do. So, but enough about Knives Fast and Tempest Knives. We're going to talk about Monterey Bay Knives tonight.
What's up? Here it is.
What you guys got going on? So, yeah, man. So obviously you guys have been doing this, you and Ray, I need to say this. I tried to get Ray to come on too, guys, and that just wasn't going to happen. So
yeah, you don't do that.
No, even I did say, I said to JB, we were talking about a Big Red, and I said, even at Blade Show, I could tell it's not necessarily his element. You know what I'm saying? He's much more the closed doors, grinding blades or whatever kind of guy, not necessarily, having a big chat.
Right.
Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, he depends. I guess it depends. He's got himself a new van, and he's getting out there just doing his own thing, and
that's good.
I know he's more of a shop guy for sure.
That's awesome, and he's such a nice guy. And I just had the and I wish he was here so I could ask him, because we've all been arguing about whether the Civivi is the Sakoki Sokoka or what it is.
I should ask him that myself.
But that's a pretty phenomenal knife as well. I mean, it came out really good, and so I just had that one in here. Really, really fantastic. His knives, his designs are what I like about knives, which is simple but well made and well thought out, where everything works really well. So I just think that's really cool. So very, very cool. But so Monterey Bay Knives, how long have you guys been doing this together now?
We started 2017. That was kind of like the idea, the talking point.
Okay.
Getting projects lined up and kind of figuring out what we're doing, and then our first product hit early 2018. So we've been kind of dabbling in this for a minute, and just here the last year or so,
we started more than a minute, but yeah.
And then we just got into USA manufacturing.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, we're trying to kind of carry that forward and figure everything out and get through our bottlenecks. And
so I had a Sea Otter in here, and it's just a fantastic knife.
Thank you.
And I know you guys have what's the one that's going to be larger?
That's going to be the Sea Lion.
The Sea Lion. I'm excited for that one because I kind of like a little bit bigger knives. Sure. I mean, again, like my second. Whoops, where is it? My second design, the microburst is a 7-inch knife. So I mean, they don't all, but it just has to be able to fit all 4 fingers for me to be very happy with it. So
for sure.
And the Sea Otter can. It just, my preference is the bigger stuff for sure. So, and Monterey Bay has some excellent products, even better customer service. There you go. Tim B's hooking you guys up with a link. Always does. My mods are the best. So, but yeah, I think it's awesome to see now. One of the things that I always think about when I think about, there's kind of 2 phases to your business there. Number one, you've got the OEM working with an OEM side of it, and then the USA made. But in both cases, I think supply and demand are really challenges, I guess I should say. I remember early on.
Sorry,
you're
me.
Good, man.
No,
you're good.
All good.
I remember early on with the old guard and then the mini old guard. It was like, bam, and they're gone. And I know you guys have worked through some of that. And then, of course, in the Sea Otter, it's kind of been that same thing. It's just hard to keep up with that kind of demand.
For sure.
Would you say that's the most challenging part of this, or are there other areas like working with OEMs and that kind of stuff? But
yeah, I mean, some of that's starting to level out with like,
good.
The batches not selling,
right
out the door. This after we've done batch after batch after batch, we're finally been able to get, customers don't really have to just feel like they have to line up. I think that's kind of the issue with the Sea Otters, because we can't manufacture them fast enough or plentiful enough. But I'm also starting to do larger batches of, when we do OEM product, the numbers are getting greater. So, that's, hopefully that, more people can get their hands on them.
Right.
But it does seem that way anytime we do release a new model or something. It seems to go pretty quick.
Yeah. I think that's a really cool part of it. I have yet to experience that one. I'm still, it's been 6 months or so, or whatever. And I've still got like 30 knives over here. Some of those I'm keeping for Blade Show, but
that's awesome. That's a very successful,
I always keep knives, man.
Yeah, that's a ton of product.
Yeah.
I still hold back, 20 or 30 units in case, a customer needs something, or you got to pull a favor, or, you know what I mean? Like you need to.
Absolutely. And and I have, I think like 10 or 15 of each trim set aside over here for warranty and that kind of thing. So, yep. So, there you go. He's got a min pin there.
There's a min pin right there.
Yeah. And I had that one in there, and that did not feel too small to me. That one, I do like what's the bigger one called? The pincher.
The pincher.
Yeah. That I enjoyed that more because, again, my size, but
that's your style.
Yeah. I just like bigger knives. I don't know.
Sure.
And Tim and I are opposites, and I talk to Tim all the time, and he was the one that kind of influenced me to make the smaller version. So,
Sure.
It's good to have those people
Mhm.
because I would just make everything big. So that's not good. So what are there new models coming soon? Is there
Yeah,
something you're excited about? You
we're
know?
working on a couple of things.
Yep.
We're trying to expand the USA production stuff. I'm trying to bring my brothers in on the project so I can have a couple more hands. Right now, it's just
Okay.
Ray and I divvying up responsibilities and tasks. He's 3 hours. He lives 3 hours east of me, so we
Okay.
have to. Sometimes it's snail mail. Sometimes he comes over. Sometimes it depends on what's going on. But for the OEM stuff, we're working on a couple things right now.
Very
We're
cool.
starting to get into a budget line of our current models. So
Oh, that's
get
pretty cool.
yeah, that'd be nice. Getting away from titanium, getting into some G10 and Sandvik or something that like.
Yeah.
Um, that'd be pretty nice. Right now, the next model we're working on. I think I've shown this once on Instagram, but had no videos or anything like that. This is the Rosalinda. This
Okay.
is kind of one of the more true to form original knives that Ray has designed. This is very early in his career, and kind of I guess maybe like the more true to form Jasmine, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna say it does have some definite Ray stuff, but it's definitely a little pokey stabby there too.
right,
I like that.
absolutely.
It
So
kind of has a little artisan Andromeda in it, but not. I mean,
I see
obviously
that.
you got a different swedge going on there, and
Sure.
really nice.
Yeah, so this will be the Rosalinda. This is so the Jasmine was named after his niece. The Rosalinda is going to be named after his mother. So I
Okay,
thought that was really sweet.
that is
She's
really
she's
sweet.
excited about
It's a
that.
beautiful knife.
Yeah, that'd
Really
be
is. So
nice.
that's great. Well,
Work.
go
Yeah.
ahead. No, go
Um,
ahead. I was just gonna
you bet.
ask a question, but
Yeah,
I'd like
sure.
to hear
Go.
this. Keep going, man. We'll get to
Um,
the question in a minute.
so I'm doing something really different now. This is just it's kind of a passion project, and then it's just I don't know, just totally for fun. But last time I was at Blade Show, I visited that little corner of the Ballet Song guys, and learned a lot from what they were doing.
Oh
And
wow. Okay.
I've been playing with this what they call a channelless, a Ballet Song. I've got my second prototype coming out after kind of playing with these, and I'm truly I'm not much of a flipper, but
Right.
I understand the the needs and the wants in the industry and wanted to do something different and interesting.
That's awesome.
So that'd be cool. Like this
So
is
so real quick, let's just take a side on that.
sure.
So you basically have two pivots there.
Uh
So
huh.
what you said the needs and the wants of those people. I mean, what's in there
Um.
um to make
So,
them so smooth? Because
so they're gonna
I really don't know.
right. Yeah. No. Honestly, I've actually had to kind of learn this myself, and
Uh-huh.
I talked to a lot of like the industries. I don't want to call them experts, I guess, but they're really knowledgeable. I've met a couple
Right.
people that were really kind of in the know, and so there's four washers and two bushings in these knives,
Okay.
so they're and then just tolerances to the
Okay.
best of the ability.
Yeah, I thought they weren't. They definitely don't look like you could have ball bearings in there. So
Right,
that
right.
makes a lot of sense. Michael Morgan, I like my fingers, so let's not do that and say we did. I enjoy having 10 digits. So we'll keep because I would lose them.
Yeah, right.
One of my sons had a trainer, and if that had been a real blade, I would have been in a lot of
Been
trouble.
cooked. I
So
know. I get it. I'm the same way. I get it.
so you're gonna have to hand it to a Bally guy to really get it to try it
For
out for
sure.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sheesh.
Just for fun
No,
though.
no, that Grumpy. We do not need that on this live. I'm telling you, that would be you just see. I'd get shut down by YouTube so fast because all the blood going around. It would be really bad. So yeah, but that's interesting and I love the blade shape on that one. It's got a really, and I think I've seen that on multiple Ballys, so it must be a kind of a shape that they enjoy.
Must be. Yeah, you want kind of
Actually,
weight.
no, it's a little bit different than some. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So the question above from Keith the Knife Freak was the same question I was about to ask, so it fits in well. How in the world, Sanford out in California, how'd you get started in knives? How did that begin for you?
Just like
it's always an interesting
knives.
question.
Okay,
Knives in general, yeah.
Knives in general.
Yeah.
I grew up on a kiwi orchard. My grandfather,
Okay.
he had 12 acres or so of kiwis, and I had a knife and a machete probably way before I was supposed to. And but just understanding the importance of a knife and having one as long as I think that's probably one of the first things I ever asked for as a kid for a birthday. My
Yeah,
my dad's like, "What do you want?" I said, of course, what kid doesn't want a knife?
of course.
You know. And then as I got older, I was kind of, I want to say I'm early on in this, but kind of early on, Cold Steel and Kershaw's, when they were still made in the U.S. and in Japan, and a couple earlier Benchmades and stuff. That's what really got me kind of rocking and rolling.
Gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of folks that grew up on like farms or especially orchards. I think
Mhm.
that's a big deal there. And that's yeah. I actually have this. I keep trying to talk my buddy Ben over at Jack Wolf Knives into making a hawkbill because I just have this
Mhm.
crazy fascination with a hawkbill knife. I think they're so cool looking,
They
and
definitely are,
and yeah, and that would have been one a lot of farmers would have used for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, so really cool one. Cotton sampler kind of blades, stuff
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, they just have a really interesting history and shape behind them, and I think that's cool.
For sure.
Now, the last time I saw you on with our insane friend Lefty EDC,
Hmm.
you were talking about, because this was kind of my next question. I think you had a pretty decent collection, and then at some point you kind of thinned the herd a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. So are there still like, oh, well, I'm gonna say hi to Piper here. Piper with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate the $2. There's your Daleka salute. We always do that.
Love it.
So what is your collection? What gets, besides obviously designing knives and getting them to the
Mhm.
market and all the things you do, what are the knives that are still behind the scenes getting you still? I mean, you said some Benchmades and stuff as a kid.
Mhm.
So what keeps you going now?
Um, mostly it's collecting knives of friends.
Okay.
Most of my
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, most exactly. It's if I'll support a buddy if he's got a drop going, or um I'll pick up a custom from maybe like Tom Mayo or something, like if
Oh,
I'm at a
wow.
trade show, or but I try to stay pretty active in the community.
Yeah.
I have so many of these things, so like, I mean, how many of us need one more knife? Of course we all need one
We all
more.
do.
Of course we all need one more. So I'm chasing that down. I really like what I really been enjoying doing is going to like flea markets and picking up older stuff. And now that I have a lot of tools to kind of like repair and make them look pretty again,
That's cool.
I love doing that. I like getting
So
them a second life.
So there's a live stream. I've told the people this 100 times, but there's a live stream on Sunday afternoons. Well, Sunday afternoons for me, it probably Sunday morning for you. On a channel called RJ's Knives,
Okay.
and there's like 6 dudes, and they're all into traditionals, and they just have like that. They do exactly what you just said. There's a guy on there, Tom from Knife Delights. He
Hmm.
goes to swap meets and yard sales and picks up these knives and then cleans them up. And it's just fascinating to me what some of these guys have found.
Hmm.
You find something. It's just like I say to my kids, they wondered why I held on to my 25-year-old riding lawnmower as long as I did, because
Sure.
they don't make them like they
No.
did 25 years ago. I got a new one and I'm hopefully get 4 or 5 years out of it, and
Right.
it's like,
Absolutely.
but back, they used to make things. And so some of these knives, you look at them and you're just like, wow,
Mm.
and you'll find these, and they got a little, little rust, little patina, little whatever, but he'll take and finesse them. And there's several of the guys that do that. And I'm not as much into those kind of classic knives as they are, but I think at some time, the next time I go to a yard sale or whatever, I'm going to be
Hmm.
more in tune than just going, oh, look, another traditional.
Sure. Right.
I think and I think Ben's kind of, Ben Belkin's kind of done that to me too. He's kind of,
Hmm.
and you guys had a slip joint in the past year. and I'm blanking on the name of it.
Yeah,
But
the Iron Horse. That was
yes, sir.
that was fun. That was a knife that I had when I was a kid, and I have no idea what design that was or who made it or whatever. Maybe it didn't even exist. I know it's in my head. I remember what it was, so that was kind of a recreation of something that, when I was a little boy.
Let's see if I can find it real quick so we can show folks. But I'm on your website here. I just gotta find it. Oh, come on, Casey. There we go. So yeah, I've started to get back into traditionals a little bit more. I mean, that's where I kind of cut my teeth in this, was when I was a kid. My dad got me a Boy Scout knife, a Cub Scout knife, and it was, like the camp knife kind of thing. That's zooming in and not very helpful, but anyway, there we go. So really, I love the clip very much. I love the long pull. And again, you got the bolster going on there. Very, very nice.
Big wide bolster.
Yeah, wide bolster. Exactly. looks like it's taller than a lot of slip joints these days. So, taller in the handle, taller in the blade. And I think that's pretty daggone cool.
Sure.
But so that kind of came out of your memories.
It was somewhere in there. It could have been a toy. It could have been something, but I just remember it as a kid. And
that's awesome.
I actually might revisit this as a lockback. Lockbacks are cool. Maybe throw a pocket clip. I don't know. I really like that little leather sheath though. That was cherry.
I like. Yeah. Oh no, it's really nice. I like lockbacks a lot too. Nothing hardly there. There would probably be no other knife that if you say buck 110 in the chat, like 2/3 of the people in the chat have either had one, or their grandpa had one, or their dad had one, or they have one,
Right. Absolutely.
That's just one of those that really brings back memories for me when my dad had a buck 110. So,
surely. Yeah. Right.
Auctions can be a great place to find old knives, says Paul Bessemer. Yep. I'm going to take a quick second and say hello. There are now 85 people in here.
Oh, wow.
I see Demonoc, Brashear Beer, Kyle Coonley. I see Tim S. Hey, Tim. Paul Bessemer, like I said. I'd just like to say hi, Dang Ross. It's not moving fast enough for me there. Salamando, hello, sir. Knife Inquisitor, hello over there in Australia, sir. David Helka. And there's Keith. We got Australia in that direction. We got Michigan in that direction. No, I'm just kidding. Isn't Michigan like on the other end of the world, Keith? Is that right? Todd Carr up in Canada. Maddie T. L Cap. Hello. All right. So we got, and there's Michael Morgan. Hello, Michael. But yeah, good to see Tree Stabbing Troy. I'm trying not to miss people, but there's 85 people. So I think I'm going to miss some of you, but I really appreciate you being here very, very much. I'm sure Sanford does as well. It's a lot of fun to have.
Thank you guys for being here.
So if you guys have questions, drop them in there. Hopefully, Sanford, I have an MBK question. Do you prefer email?
Use my contacts page on the website. That keeps me really organized and in line.
Yeah, I was explaining to people sometimes. Well, see, I've got the Knives Fast thing, and then I've got the Tempest thing. And sometimes people will send me Tempest stuff to my Knives Fast DMs on Instagram, and they're like, "Why didn't you?" And I'm like, "No. Always do it over here.
Best you can. Yeah, when you're when you're a one-man army, it gets daunting. So sorry if I'm ever slow. I apologize.
Yeah, well, no, I appreciate it, man. There you go. The EWC was a dual detent model from MBK. Great little knife. Yep. Had one of those hot in here as well.
Yeah, those are actually, I guess I'll share on that. So we're looking at doing an EWC style knife. It won't be a double detent, but it will have the same flip tab with a button lock.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
That will be very cool. That's awesome.
Nice.
I like the EZC, the EWC, that family. I really like the fit in the hand. Again, what I said about Ray earlier, very simple designs, but so well done that they feel great in the hand. So yeah.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, very sure. I'm trying to make sure. And then we see Mrs. C has been a member for 1 month. Thank you, Mrs. C. Appreciate you. There is your Dolica salute. Yeah. Is there a Monterey, Michigan? Is that right, Keith? Maybe that's where Sanford's from then. I don't know. No, not quite.
He's stuck out here in California.
Yeah, I grew up in the San Diego area, El Cajon, so south of you quite a bit there. But I had a grandmother, great grandmother, and grandmother that lived up San Jose area, so we would come up in that general area from time to time. So
Sanford, Michigan.
There you go, Sanford, Michigan. There you go. There's Tim B's from Michigan as well. So I think we got a good Michigan representation in here. So I better be nice. That's fine. Sanford, how did you meet Ray, or is it just a business relationship?
Oh man, how did I meet Ray? So I have a very small brick and mortar location shop. It's called Carmel Cutlery.
Okay.
It's this started before MBK, but it's basically a brick and mortar knife shop. I do a lot of, high-end kitchen cutlery. And Steve here asked if I sell MBK in my shop. I do have a MBK product in Carmel Cutlery. But a couple years back, I guess probably 2014 or 15, I guess, Ray came in through my shop and he was looking at a couple things and was pretty knowledgeable. And he and I were just talking knives, and I didn't know him from anybody else. He just seemed like a guy that knew what time it was. And, he introduced himself, but this is long before, this is like, USN days and like the forums and Blade, kind of before Instagram really started taking off.
Gotcha.
On, what's what. So, he gave me his name and I don't, cool, right on. Nice to meet you. This is before Kaiser took on the Gemini and a lot of those things. And so we exchanged numbers because he was going out to Blade Show that year and I was going out to Blade Show that year. And I just, I was just like, hey, I'm not going to know anybody. Like, can I just hit you up later? And, there you go. Yeah, I need to be a little bit more active on that.
Oh, you're good. I'm just showing people that it's there. So
there it is.
Keep talking. You're doing good.
So, I get to Blade Show. I'm there for business for another knife company that's now defunct, and I'm at the what I call it is the pit, or I'm at the pit, and give him a call. I'm like, hey, my name is Sanford Owen. I don't remember if you remember. Give me your number. He goes, yeah, come on down. I'm sitting over here with some friends. I go down there and meet him and Michael Vagnino. And we all just kind of really hit it off. We've been pretty tight ever since. And then the business venture happened, a couple years after that, I started carrying a lot of his customs in my shop. And, so it's been, it's our relationship is primarily business, but he is one of my best dear friends.
Yeah. That's awesome. Mrs. C, thank you for doing that. She gave a membership and it went to Nick Martino. Nick, if you've not been a member before, please hit me up, knivesfast@gmail.com. Oh, I want to say something about that real quick. There are still 4, maybe now 5 people that I haven't sent swag to. I'm way behind. 4's not bad, but I'm behind. How about that? So I'll get the swag out ASAP, but thank you, channel members. I appreciate it. Hey, look who's here.
Is that Big Red?
There's that Big Red guy.
There's that Big Red. I love Big Red.
Eating dinner, but I wish you all a very happy hello. So there
hello,
you go.
Sir.
He's at work, so yeah, good dude, man. Very, very good dude. So, we'll go ahead and jump to this question. I had another one, but we'll get this one while it's at it. Any more integral knives coming?
It's possible. Not currently active in the works. We did really, really well with the XLC and and the EZC 2.0. We haven't really revisited anything since. I'd like to carry turbos. You know what? Give me a day. Let me see if I have anything left in inventory. I think I may. I think I do. I know I have some carbon fiber ones left for sure. Let me see if I have any micarta ones.
Yeah, and I would encourage you go to that contact page he was talking about and shoot him an email or whatever. And
you know what? Hold up.
check
I'm
him out.
gonna edit that right now. I know I have at least 3, so I'm gonna put those on my website right this
Oh, Ross, they're going up, man.
second. That's happening.
I hope you're gonna put up, man. Come on. You got to go get one now. You asked the question.
Yeah, right. That's all good. I saw him yesterday, so I'll put him up now.
Hey, Ashlyn, you can just come down anytime. You're a big part of my show. Just come down. My daughter draws a little bunny every week for the group. We have our family has a bunny rabbit as a pet, and it all started with, have you ever watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh yeah.
We have the killer bunny. So everybody started joking. So the actual rabbit is called Monty. And so we have a tradition where we give away a killer bunny every week. And my daughter's an artist. Here you go, Sanford. So she did this for me.
Oh, that is so good, dude. I love that.
So she does, every week she does these killer bunnies. And people love them. They're a big tradition on the live stream. So, yeah, you can come down whenever you want, Ash. I know you're in the middle of homework.
How funny that is. Awesome.
Get your turbo here, says Grumpy Grunt.
Yep, there it is. It's
bam.
I got 3 up right now.
There you go. There's 3 of them. And that you guys asked for it and you got it. Look at that.
There
Bam. Anything else you guys want? I'm just kidding. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that's fine. Take your time, Ash. And then my son Trevor, he started this thing. Sanford, you'll appreciate this. Like 5 or 6 live streams in, he just walks in one day with a butter knife from the kitchen, and he asks me to review this crappy butter knife, like silverware from the kitchen. And I'm
right.
So I live do a review on this thing, and everybody thought it was a hoot. So from then on out, we've done these little, basically blue plastic picnic knives, little plastic knives that he signs, my son signs. So they're both 2 of my 4 kids are up. Oh, look at that. We got another guest.
That's awesome.
All right. So just so you know, my buddy Brent, Backpack B, is like he's my co-host, man. So
what's up, dude?
There he is, dude. I got you right where I want you.
On, yeah, I know you guys. You guys, man, because Brent's done some design stuff for you.
I love
Sea Otter stuff.
Yeah, good to see you, man. How's it going?
It's good. It's going. How are you?
Doing good, dude. Just got back from work.
You're always working.
Always working. And I don't think there's a disaster behind me right now, dude.
Douglas, I don't think I can help you with that one, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how to carry your wheelchair everywhere.
I have to start up my other cam for this though, because
Dang Ross is asking, is there a micarta one by any chance? Which knife are we talking about?
Oh my goodness. Tell him.
Man, you're getting really picky on me here, man.
That's all right, Ross. Ross, send me an email and on my website, and I will make it happen best I can.
All right, here's Ashlyn and
what's up, Ashlyn?
There's Backpack says hello.
Look at that bunny,
Sanford. Yeah, show the bunny a little bit closer.
Let's see that bunny.
Yeah, he's a fuzzy.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Netherland dwarf.
What a cutie pie!
That is the cutest rabbit.
They're saying it's the cutest rabbit. All right, let's see what the bunny is. This is
Killer Bunny what?
Killer Bunny number 35.
Okay.
The Killer Experiment 626.
Oh, snap, dude. That sounds serious.
Okay. So do you guys know from the number what this is?
No.
Does anybody know from animation lore what this is? Yeah, there's an animated movie that kill the Experiment 626. Come on.
I'm not sure.
All right, come on.
Is that
All right, here we go. Come on, Brent. You get it?
I have no idea, dude.
Oh, is that
Oh, it's yeah, dude.
Stitch.
That's a Disney movie.
And Stitch,
Milo. We're getting there. I think we can take that answer.
It's a Stitch bunny, yes. Anyway, that is pretty cool. And Sanford, the funny thing is, she's been doing homework, so she does these in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just hammers them out for me.
And they're collectible items too.
I love it.
Yeah, people want her to do some that I can put up as stickers or patches or something.
You got to.
And I need to get her to do some for me.
You should get one tattooed.
There you go.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
It would be cool.
It's actually a great character too. I love
it is
that
a great one.
Yep, this is a good one. So I think we've done Done a bunch of Marvel ones and Star Wars and
one DC one.
DC comic one. We've done a little bit of everything, and then the Halloween ones and creepy ones. Ashlyn should get some of the priority shipping labels. Yeah, you said that. You said that last week, Alice. Ashlyn, read that. Priority shipping labels from USPS to make her bunnies instant free stickers. So she's saying you draw them and then people could have them as stickers. That's pretty cool. It's a good idea. We could do that for sure. So yeah, there's tonight's bunny that will be in the giveaway later.
The dope bunny.
The good news is I can't tell you what knife you're going to win tonight. And by the way, thank you, Alice, for being a member. I can't tell you what knife you're going to win tonight because we're going to do the pick one of three again tonight. So
that's cool. I like that.
Go on without ears.
Oh, that one was creepy, man. She did a bunny that looked like me, and it was horrible.
Oh, right. It was bald.
Oh, didn't have ears either. It was just bald bunny. It was pretty creepy.
Bald bunnies.
Bald bunny. All right.
Hi, Lacey.
So Brent, you coming in and not knowing what we've been talking about.
I know what you've been talking about. First of all, the fact that Sanford grew up on a kiwi farm is so baller, dude. That's that's like the best thing I could have hoped for as your origin story. Just chopping down kiwis and
just kiwis, man.
Yeah,
pounds and pounds of kiwi.
Man, look at what we have on the table here.
Yeah, this is my spread right here. I used to have them all, dude. I used to have them all. The only way I did have a sea otter too, but my boy Sean, who's like a close buddy of mine, who I buy like a ton of knives from, he really, really, really wanted it and couldn't get one, so I ended up just selling it.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
But he's like the main reason for a lot of pieces in my collection. But I've got some ones done by Richie and Lindy. Like, oof. See this one. This one is.
Ooh, that's hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about pokey stabby? There it is,
dude. Yeah, I love this.
That is the pokiest.
And I love the thickness on this thing. It's just it's chunky.
That's a chunk.
Fills up my thick boy hands very well. And this was actually a gift from you, dude. I don't know if you remember that, but you gifted.
I do remember that. That's rare. That's unusual.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see that coin you designed for me over there.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been getting into coins. I don't know if you've seen them on my feed, like just by doing them with like acid stone washes and stuff.
Yeah, that looks so good,
acid.
dude.
It actually comes out really good. I was like, I got a vinyl cutter, so like the vinyl cutter, has been. I'm trying to. What I've been doing is I'm trying to put this deep carry clip on this because this is one of my favorite, dude. The carbon fiber.
That's one of my daily drivers.
Yeah, and one of my like most popular mods has been XL slayback hole mods. I have like 3 in the shop right now, dude. So
you have one you can show us marked up?
No, I don't. I actually sent it out. They're all ready to be done. But
right on. Yeah, that's awesome.
Sent one out, though.
I see a whole mod in that turbo there. That looks baller.
Yeah, dude. This one's from. So this is before like I started modding. I would always use Richie and Lindy, and they did a great job on this too.
That's awesome.
These are awesome with holes, dude. Like the turbo. I actually modded a turbo for Chaz.
I wish I could have done that, man. I mean, I even called Spyderco to see if I could do it, and they told me.
Because it's like so. It's this.
They told you no.
No, they told me kick rocks. I mean, I talked.
Really?
Yeah, actually, maybe I shouldn't even be talking about it. But.
Oh, you're good, man. It's interesting. I mean, I applaud you for asking.
I tried.
I
talked their attorney, and they said no. No.
My daughter's over here playing with this giant thing, Brent. This artisan proponent.
Dude, that thing is huge. I love that version of it. I have one, but it's not that cool.
Yeah, look at it here. Here you go.
Teeny that's something you just could throw at somebody for something.
Yeah. Well, Big Red calls these tank stabbers, man. This is he talks about the Rosecraft little chonk as a tank stabber. So if that is, and this is, and you can even put the little pin in there.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's a great knife.
Of fixed bladey thing. So that's really cool. Hey, Oliver Twist, welcome. Kick rock.
This is the one you guys were talking about before I came on. That Easy C, the one that's the double D10.
Yeah,
I love this guy.
That's a great knife. Yeah,
I'm a fan. I carry this a lot.
That was risky, man. That was a risky project.
I'm also the clips are just my favorite, dude.
I know.
Like,
I think
I'm so glad you're selling
different
them.
is
Like, I gotta put it
think
in order now.
Right. I think different is always risky, but I think it's got a great enough look.
Oof.
Yeah, people are gonna try it.
That's one of my favorites. That was an early design too. That was with my boy Jerry.
McGinnis.
Yeah, Jerry McGinnis. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually got to handle a McGinnis Custom at the show this past weekend.
Nothing like it. You know,
dude, it was so sick.
His work is top tier.
Yeah, very comfortable in hand. Great rounding. I mean, the rounded clips are like a calling card, but it's just they're great. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been a fan of MBK before we became friends, Sanford. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just I love what you guys are doing, and I'm a huge Ray Laconico fan too. So like,
me too.
Yeah, it must be rad just getting to like what's your I guess my first question is like, what is your collaboration process like
with Ray?
Yeah,
we usually just sit around and talk crap all day until we're like, you want to do this, and he's like, do it, and then or
I like that. Yeah, I'm on board with Big Red. He just said, man, I got to get a Warney OG.
Let's go, bro.
I want to do that as well. I need one of those.
It's the OG Warney from
that's a great
this one's from Alliance. So this is actually what I bought after I sold that Sea Otter to Sean. But eventually I'll get the Sea Otter back in the collection again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sharp Guy. Thank you. Sharp Guy says this is his favorite Boomer Cast. They've started calling my live stream the Boomer Cast. So whatever. I'm not even a boomer. All right.
We're all getting old though.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel it every day.
Oh yeah. Well, you're the youngest. Well, so what I wanted to say a minute ago.
Sanford, you might.
Oh, okay.
How old is Sanford?
I'm 37.
Yeah. Oh, got me by 2 years.
Okay. See. But I wanted to tell you guys, if you did not watch, and not enough of you watch Backpack B's videos, and the reason I know that is he puts one out every 6 months. So, but if you didn't watch his video from NYCKS, you should. It was, I mean, if you couldn't go to the show, you can go to the show through his video.
That's what I was trying to do. Is like, it was my first show too, dude. It was my first show.
That was awesome, man.
It was great fun. I mean, I always have fun with Kev.
You know what was funny is you're trying to have serious conversations with the makers, and Kev's over there going, "What's this all about?"
Yeah.
Totally. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, like he's been there. He's like been to like shows and stuff, so like he knows what to expect. It was my first one, so I was like, oh my gosh, look at this! Like all day.
But you were very respectful. You were like, "Is it okay to pick this up?"
I'm not sure about etiquette because some people, and especially with customs, like I get it, and that actually strays from my boy Sean being nuts about his knives. So Sean is a college friend of mine who got into knives separately than me. He's been on my channel before. He's like one of my best friends, and he's got a sick collection, but he does not like when you thwack on his knives. Like you can't. So I learned it from there. Some people just prefer to handle with care, you know?
Yeah.
So it looks like Deng Ross went ahead and got one. So
thank you, Ross.
And he's already asking if Brent will put a hole in it. So
I'll just send it to Brent.
Yeah, send it to me, man.
You can send it to Brent. Let him know.
My timelines are long, but they will get done and done well.
That's funny.
I can't believe how good your mods have come, dude. They are freaking awesome, dude.
I remember when he started just trying to figure out how to do the holes.
Sure.
I said I wasn't ever going to do any shaped holes other than Spidey holes.
Correct. You said I'm only doing round holes. And now you're doing them all, man.
Now I'll do any. Yeah, it's actually like my specialty at this point.
That's so cool.
Is putting holes in the blades. But like, I need to get better at like anoing. I mean, there's so much to learn.
It's endless, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's where me and you really relate a lot because we have endless like curiosity of like just new things. Like I've been loving the beads you've been doing, dude. Those are dope.
It's one of my absolute favorite things to do right now. Is I love my lathe. It is the funnest thing I've done. My lathe and my laser are like hard passions right now.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I love it.
Eventually, I want to get into that type of stuff too. I'm trying to get my, like, I have a CNC that I just need more time in my life, dude. Like, because I have like a more than 40-hour job.
Well, all we have to do is look behind you, and we know you got 40.
Yeah. I see where all your time is at.
Right. Plus, you got a halo going on right now. I love that.
Yes, dude. Here we go.
I love it.
All right, Big Red in the chat. What's your question for Sanford? Come on, give me one, man.
Is that
Let's
Jody?
go, JB. Yeah, he's in there.
Let's go.
He's in there. Let's see if he, between chewing his lunch, if he can give us a question here. Backpack B, can you put my Malibu on the screen? Says Mike the Knife Inquisitor.
Sure, if you would like me to. Actually, in a clamp down here.
Memers Anonymous says, I'm trying to buy a laser. Sounds like fun. Yeah.
This isn't yours in the clamp right now.
Where'd it go? Now I lost his comment.
I'd have to search for where I put it, bro. Let me think about where it is.
Oh, he's lost your Malibu.
No,
he's lost your Malibu.
I have not lost your Malibu. That's ridiculous. I tell you, it's out of the clamp for the
Tim B asked about Sanmai steel.
I see that. Yep.
Hold on,
I love it.
Yeah, okay, Sanmai. That was when I got into knives. VG10 was the hottest thing. I mean, you think Magna Cut was hot. VG10 was on fire. And the only thing that was hotter than VG10 was ZDP 189 from Hitachi. It was the baddest stuff on the planet, and it's impossible to get. I have to buy a truckload of it and piggyback with a buddy. It's a nightmare. It is a thing to get that stuff.
I wonder why it was in phases like that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Because Hitachi does not want it to leave Japan. They want it on Japanese knives almost exclusively, and you have to be like, you have to really,
Mike, I think I lost your knife, dude. I'm kidding. It's somewhere.
No, it's there.
I bet your son has it, flicking it around the house right now. Your son's walking around the living room just flicking them out.
It could be up. I do have a table upstairs. It could anyway.
Yeah, JR, that's a great idea, man. Get you a MBK and flick it around.
So, but yeah, ZDP was the king for a really long time. I still think it's king, but everybody.
I love the way it looks.
Yeah, everybody. Maybe it's Magna Cut. Maybe it's X, Y, and Z. Who knows? I think it's ZDP. That's the baddest steel for me.
It is really good. Yeah, the picture had that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Jody, we're doing one more minor adjustment. I'm going to 3D print and
nice
and see how it goes with the next adjustment for the Rosalinda. I'd say probably 90 days and you'll see it on the market.
Sure. Can you show that again since Brent's here?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, man. Check this out, Brent.
I've seen it. All about it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of dude, is it a single-sided stud?
It is.
Yes. Love it. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if maybe down the line you would ever consider doing like one of these bad boys with like a single stud.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but we'll see.
You'll catch some, but I think there's some of us who really like Left EDC is gonna hammer you about it.
He's gonna hate it.
If you can't flick it, it sucks.
Right.
Well, he could flick it because like it's a single-sided stud, so he'll be middle finger flicking that.
Yeah, right, for him he would. Right.
For us. Yeah.
Yep. Any more burgundy purple micarta plans?
I don't see why not. I really like it. I like doing really weird stuff. You know what I'm going to start doing is on this budget line, we are going to open up a wholesale channel, which we have not done. We've always been direct with customer. And so I think with a wholesale network of our budget line, I'm going to throw in a lot of different colors of G10 in my cartas. So I'm sure you'll see you'll see some weird stuff.
Any updates on the Sea Lions?
JR? Yes, Sea Lion. They are in the works. We're just so backlogged on just the Sea Otter itself. I want to come out with the River Otter blades. I want to do the Sea Lion. I want to do the River Otter blades on the Sea Lion. I've got another USA project. If I get my brothers on board, you'll see them faster. That's for
Very
sure.
cool. Get the brothers, man.
I'm gonna throw their emails on the website. Go bug them.
There you go. Everybody bugs Sanford's brothers. That's great. I need studs on both sides since I thumb open both sides. Well, Steve, I'm sorry. On this one, you don't get it.
I know. I'm the same way. I catch myself wanting to do it with my left hand too. It just, you know what it is? This is how knives used to be. It just was a thing. You know, it's just an old school style thing.
Well, you're honoring the design too. Yeah,
that's exactly it.
That's it, man. You gotta. That was the design. You gotta honor the design. Is that a 4-inch blade, by the way?
Well, is it probably 375?
Yeah.
You know, plus I got this nice old fashioned ricasso at the end. So
yeah,
see that. But,
It's just,
that's cool.
See, I like personally. If that's what
like
you're doing is honoring Ray's design, then I think that's awesome. I mean,
honoring Ray's design, honoring his mama with naming it after his mama.
Absolutely,
that's a fun thing.
They're saying Mike is saying he bets you can find your celts.
Oh yeah,
not his knife, but you can find the celts.
Yeah, dude, you don't understand like how much has changed in my shop in the past because I got a huge fish tank. And
we don't need excuses.
Oh yeah, so was that the street fish tank?
Dude, the street fish tank is so sick. It's like 35 gallons.
Oh my gracious!
Yeah, so it's actually gonna be in the back of the shop, and I'm gonna get so into it. So,
right on.
Yeah, dude.
Like you need something else to get into.
Yeah, one more hobby.
Dude, exactly. Just more stuff to put on my plate. Like
where do you find the time, man?
I don't. That's the whole point.
Stop sleeping.
I don't find the time. That's the whole point.
I'm behind it every day. We're gonna get a video of this completely green caked fish tank in like 3 months.
No. I have one down there that I started when I started my shop, and that went to shit real bad. So like. And this next one, I'm gonna keep it like so clean.
Maybe you should get a snake.
That's also like maybe that old tank. Maybe I could get a different animal in there.
There you go. You can do some turtles.
I'll just clean it up and get some. I've always wanted mascots for Knife Out.
Wait. We have an idea. Kyle's got your idea.
For the fish tank,
build a fish tank full of celts and dunk your head in it.
I do it, guys. I have something to tell you. I have a very bad seltzer addiction.
I do. I feel you. What's your brand?
My favorite one by far, but it's really hard to find around here is Aha, because I only drink the caffeinated only. Oh, that's it. Yes.
Gotcha.
So Aha mango black tea. If I want them, I have to order them from a distributor. So because they like don't put them out in the. They just don't stock them around here for some reason. It's so strange. I feel like there's a shortage. But I found there really is because the flavors lately have been stinking. So I know where to get. Like my second favorite is this cherry citrus bubbly bounce, which has like it's like a third of a coffee each one. So I drink like the nonstop all day.
75 of them.
Man, I'd love to. I can't drink caffeine, man.
Yeah. That's with you. It's like the one thing I'll never like apologize about is my caffeine intake.
Jody,
there you go.
Thank you, Jody.
Yeah, absolutely, and thank you so much, brother, for the awesome super chat. Appreciate you. Hope the rest of your night goes well, and you don't have to get too busy.
Thank you, Big Red.
Yeah. He's the man.
He's the man.
Up here.
He is the man.
That's one of the flavors in Michigan. Apparently, that's always on the shelf, according to Tim.
No way.
That's what he just said.
That's crazy to me because, like, I search for it and can't find it. I haven't seen one in months now. So
I don't do the caffeine, but my two go-to flavors have both become bubbly now. I mean, well, I have three, but the bubbly mango and then the bubbly pineapple coconut. Mm-hmm. Bear with me. Try it. It's really good.
I have tried it.
It sounds weird.
Complete garbage. Like complete garbage.
Not garbage. Come on, man. And then just the plain old orange from LaCroix. So
okay, an orange I'll give you a pass with, but dude, you really like that?
I love the pineapple coconut. You're
oof. No,
I like going to my discount market, like grocery outlet, and find like the really, really weird flavors that didn't hit. They just probably discontinued after a month.
Yeah, that's
well,
cool.
I get, you're not gonna believe this, but out here, I know out there it's probably Costco, but here we have Sam's Club. Okay, so I've got Sam's Club, and they have the Members Mark brand, and they have this 24-pack for like $9.
Different flavors,
right?
And stuff.
No, wait, the 3 flavors are as follows. One of them sucks. It's like pomegranate.
That sounds good.
Raspberry pomegranate or something.
You're right.
But then the other 2, yeah, exactly, are citrus watermelon.
All right.
Which is actually really good. And then there's a
yeah, I would definitely drink that.
Hold on. And then there's a cherry limeade.
Oh, that sounds good.
Absolutely my favorite.
Cherry limeade.
So I keep those in my office at work. I have a little fridge in my office at work.
It's got to be similar to this guy, the citrus cherry.
Yeah, the cherry limeade's actually my favorite.
Sometimes those pomegranate or black cherry ones, sometimes they're just totally ripping, and sometimes they're like cough syrup.
Yeah, totally. You can get pomegranate wrong real easily,
real fast.
Goes south, dude.
Apple ginger, Tim.
We're gonna start a seltzer channel.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about it. Actually, in my Discord, we have a section on Knife Owl's Discord where we post seltz haul pictures of like all the seltzer you bought from the store. It's so funny. It's the best.
That's awesome.
Seltz sucks. Sorry, not sorry, says Kyle Coonley.
Okay, we're no longer friends, Kyle. You should.
That's funny.
Sir.
What, Trevor? Alka-Seltzer, yes, Alka-Seltzer, exactly.
Pico is the way to go.
Yeah. So, all right. So, guys, in the chat, any other questions about MBK knives?
I think
Sanford, what I guess I didn't ask you, what I was missing in between. We talked about little Sanford on the Kiwi farm, and then we talked about Sanford with the Carmel Cutlery store. And
sure, dude, I can't wait to go to your store one day.
We didn't talk about how does Sanford on the Kiwi farm get to Sanford in
that's true. That's a good point.
In the shop there. How do
I get into the shop?
Yeah.
Oh man, get through school, get through high school, go into community college.
Community college rules. Love it.
Getting ripping. And I was frequenting this little hole in the wall knife shop called Carmel Cutlery. I'm the third owner of it. Okay, so cool. The previous owners were well into their 70s with a very long lease still attached to the business. And 2009 was hitting, 2008 was hitting. The economy sucked. And I threw it at them. I said, hey, when are you gonna sell this place to me? And they laughed it off, and whatever, they weren't super serious about it, but I think it was starting to the economy was starting to kind of hit, and they started feeling it, and being in their 70s, I don't think they wanted to reach back in their pockets. So they hit me up about 6 months later, and they say, are you serious about taking this place over? And I said, well, I've got to take a look at it. Let's see what it's worth. And I'm 21 at the time or something. I don't know, nothing.
Wow.
And, but there's like no inventory in the shop. I mean, there was, it was 20 grand worth of inventory or 25,000 in inventory or something. It was, German kitchen knives and, tradition, Japanese Kershaws. And, this is, 2009 was that era of knives was interesting. It was right before high-end Chinese production and all that kind of stuff. So you're still seeing some pretty wild stuff. It was all, Japanese Kanetsune's fixed blades and, just different stuff. Anyways.
Wow.
So my father co-signed on a loan.
Nice,
and I took a fat loan on the inventory. It was basically just the inventory and a very small amount of goodwill to get my key, get the keys. And my father and my two brothers and we redid the model, remodeled the place. It just, it was dated. It had asbestos ceilings and green carpet from the 70s, and
all the good things.
Yeah, right. Like a real actual knife store. And maybe there's more knife stores or cutlery shops around your area, but in California it's like
zero, dude.
There's
here.
There used to be like, what was it, Knife World or whatever. There was an actual like chain, cutlery shop a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you used to see those, but No mas, man. I mean, I think, let's see, like, I think EDC Specialties is in Northern California. He's a good guy. My buddy Derek at Weeby Knives. So we've got some in Southern California. We've got, Recon One and stuff. But there's not many cutlery shops, at least, left in California. I don't know many in the U.S. Truly. I mean,
that's what I want to retire. When I retire, I want to open a brick and mortar. That's just dope. Really, like just like sick, dude.
It'd be cool. It's cool. I mean, you live there,
Yeah, that's what I want to do, though.
Yeah, what he's not telling you is he's just got this little living room set up in the back of the store.
Well, I used to live in the upstairs of my knife shop for a while.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Got myself a girlfriend. Said I had to stop showering at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which app do you want to use?
Google, shut up. Hey, Google, stop.
Sorry, there goes Brent again.
My Google Home thing always sets off by something we say. Sorry, continue. Funny. My bad. Sorry about that.
All good, but yeah,
So yeah, then you moved
around me, the closest knife store to me is actually SMKW, which is 5 hours away. But
there is literally no New Jersey knife store. Yeah, there's one, I think there's like a cutlery place somewhere, but it's like an hour away from me. So
I have
learned, check it out.
I learned recently from Ben Belkin, who was approached by a knife store in Richmond, Virginia, which is about 2 hours from me. So I guess I should go check that one out at some point. But in my town, it's Dick's Sporting Goods, and then we just got
the only place that carries knives.
We got a Sportsman's Warehouse, which I have not gone to yet. It just opened here's my rule in my town, is if it's new, I don't go to it. If it's a new restaurant, if it's a new store, I wait.
Very welcoming.
3 months old. No, I mean, because everybody in this town, it's such a boring place.
Yeah.
If it's new, they all go at once.
Yeah,
My wife was all excited for, is it Home Goods? And they got Home Goods in the mall. And she went like the first weekend, and it was like 8 million people packed into this store. I personally don't do it until it's been there for 3 months. But that's just me. Yeah,
the Dick's Sporting Goods around us it's got like maybe some Swiss Army knives, some like really cheap Gerbers, and then Walmart has some
Gerbers and Kershaw's and Bucks.
Yeah. So it's internet 100% of the time.
Yeah, and then I think Bass Pro does some Benchmades.
Yep.
Yeah, so sometimes Ace Hardware will do some knives like that. That's down south though. I found an Anthem in the wild at an Ace Hardware.
Yeah, my Ace Hardware just literally has buck and case.
Right.
Well, yeah, dude, that's something.
And that's pretty much it. So,
do you guys do this thing that when you travel, do you look to see if there's a knife store near you wherever you travel? That's something I do.
I have given up.
Yeah. Whenever I go to a new place, dude, I'm checking.
Yeah, that's funny.
But if I'm ever in California, I will be at Carmel Cutlery.
There you go.
Like, I've never been to California, so
one
day.
We just got Taco Bell. Want to talk about busy, says Troy. There you go. I am not scared of people. I just don't want to shop and try to buy something when there's 87 people in line and 2 cashiers. That's all.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's not my thing. So
I get it.
But Sanford, you were talking about you still do kitchen cutlery. You were talking about they had like German stuff, like I'm assuming Wusthof and stuff. What are you carrying now?
Pretty much a lot of Japanese and German cutlery. The cutlery world hasn't, with a very few exceptions, like kind of moved forward the way that pocket knives have. I sell a lot of Messermeister, which is kind of equivalent to Hinkles or Wusthof. I think they're the best of the 3 big guys.
I have a Hinkles. I have a Hinkles Santoku upstairs that I really dig.
Yeah, they're nice. They're bulletproof.
Very much.
I sell a lot of Victorinox because I have a lot of local chefs in the area, and those are a strong bang for the buck. I'm sure you guys have
those actually.
Yeah,
those are my go-tos.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, they're so good for the money. It's insane, actually. It's good stuff.
Let's see. I'm sure you've heard of the pocket knife company, Makusta or Mkusta.
Yep.
Okay, so they do a kitchen knife division, which I sell a lot of, and their VG10 Damascus, stuff. My buddy Mark Begg over he's got a business partner, Mattia Barani. I carry a lot of his stuff best I can. They do a really they do the Bowie Chef. I push a lot of those. Those are really handsome.
That's cool.
And then I'm not even sure how much I'm allowed to talk about it or if it's ever
do it.
Okay, let's do it. I was approached by a pocket knife company who is now going to look into a division of kitchen knives, and they may potentially use my designs.
Oh, sick!
That will really be really nice. I think
really cool.
I think the pocket knife industry and community should probably make a shift into the culinary stuff. If you want to have like one more sickness, like why not have a really, really nice chef knife?
Dude, that's what I was thinking about, because when I was at the show, Vero he put out like 2 kitchen knives, or I think they're kitchen knives, but
right.
It looked like a kitchen knife the way you showed.
Yeah, it made me think about it. Like, why isn't this like more prevalent in our community?
It needs to be. You're not going to find a S30V, chef knife. I mean, they're out there, but not like readily available.
And they're probably the most used knives, even though like I have like 300 knives in front of me.
I use that Santoku,
and they're all crappy. All mine are crappy, except I
use that Santoku nearly every night. Now, I will tell you that. Right over here, there's a just turned 18-year-old son that tried to put that in the dishwasher recently.
T-Rex, what are you doing, bro?
I was gonna. He's putting it in, and my wife's like, "Oh Lord, don't do that."
we got Grumpy here. Please send me get on my website and send me an email and my contacts.
I think he's probably going to tell you about. Do you know Dan at Dogwood Custom?
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, you should learn about
on my radar.
Really phenomenal. So Grumpy, definitely let him know. His 2 chef knives he says are S35 and Magna Cut.
There was a crazy one that I saw at this show. Very nice. I forget the name. Casey, did you remember that one? I forget.
Brandon, you're asking me to remember, and you're like.
Yeah, I have no idea where I was at.
That's great. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
What were we trying to?
It's a knife at the show. I saw that was like it had like a chisel grind. It was a crazy.
Yeah, it basically was. Yeah, the grind on the one side. I do remember that.
I forget the name. I have the cards sitting somewhere.
You're probably with Mike's Malibu.
Yeah, dude. That's what I mean. I can't find anything right now till the fish are here.
Oh gosh, that's funny. The Dogwood Custom knives are ridiculous. They're beautiful, beautiful knives. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'll be interested to see again, Sanford, when you can tell us more about your designs with the pocket knife company. That sounds really cool.
That's awesome.
Good.
Yeah, that'll be really, really cool. No Dolica chef's knife. I don't think we need that. For sure.
I do have a question.
Now, I will say there is a Dolica chef's knife. I probably can't say this, but I shouldn't say this. The Rough Rider sous chef. That's kind of the Dolica chef's knife. It's a little nicer than that, though. A little nicer. I'm gonna get torched for that, but that's okay.
It's all right.
I don't remember. Yeah, somebody says Yanagba has chisel grind, but I don't think that's who it was. It was a custom maker that Brent had. I can't remember. Somebody go watch Brent's video real quick and tell us who it was. I have
the cards somewhere, but dude, it's just not even worth looking though.
Right? No, it's probably not.
There's trash everywhere and stuff. I got Celts. That's all I've got. But I do have a good question though. You think you would ever do like a line of MBK budget pieces?
That's the next step, man. That's with
love it.
Kind of where the economy's at right now. I'm going to start switching focus a little bit so everybody can get their hands on some, $50 to $65.
I love that
models.
I love that,
man. Think about a like a G10 or a micarta EZC or something, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
very, very awesome. From Brent, guess what?
What?
You're froze.
Oh, dude, so I could talk and do stuff, and you guys can't. I love this. You guys
it froze at a really handsome angle, though. You look good.
Yes, you did. That's actually very nice. You had to just leave.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The best
I'll stay right there. Oh, thanks, dude. But I'm gonna take this time while I'm frozen to look for this knife that I can't find.
There's an art to budget knives too. I keep trying to tell people it's very interesting. It's been a little challenging for me, not wanting to settle, I guess the word is, for certain steels and different things like that. Like I don't want to do a D2 folder because I don't care for them. I could obviously sell, like, for example, the Microburst, the one that's on pre-order now, instead of $88, $89 I'm selling this for, I could probably sell it for 60, 50 with D2. I just haven't wanted to do that. It's like, but this is 14C. You were mentioning Sandvik steels earlier. 14C is probably my favorite budgety steel. 12 C27 is very nice as well.
Yeah. There's they make that Sandvik. You get a lot of miles out of that. That's good stuff. That's one of my favorites.
Well, there's two things I would say about 14C that I've learned. It takes a wicked looking stonewash.
Found it. All right.
You found the knife, but we can't tell because you're froze.
Found it. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
I know I'm still frozen.
Takes a great stonewash. I don't know what it is about that steel, but it just looks great with the stonewash. And then it just takes a wicked edge.
Yeah, it really does.
Strops up really, really well. So
you know what steel I've been really impressed with is that it's I think it's proprietary to Artisan. It's
ARPM9 or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That stuff rips, man.
Yeah, it absolutely. It's I was very happy with the
dude, I actually love that steel. Yeah, it's
man,
that's
you still
good
look
stuff.
so great, Brent. It's bothering me now.
I know, you're handsome, bass. Excuse me.
I'll fix that. I'll make it ugly for you.
There we go.
There you go, dude. That's all for you.
Let's see. El Cap says make a 270 millimeter.
All right.
Gaito.
This is still very
Gyoto.
rough.
Let's go.
There you go. So what is the Japanese chef's knife that's kind of it basically looks like a paddle? You know which one I'm talking about? It's kind of got that shape to it. It's
like a Santoku?
Like sort of rounded. Nah. I've seen one recently that people have had. It's kind of almost rounded at the front and the back. I don't know.
A butter knife?
No, it's not a butter knife. You guy, you. I'm gonna draw what it looks like. Okay. This is gonna look terrible.
This really quick came. These shipped from.
Maybe I can just find one. Hold on.
Look at that, dude.
That's great.
The Trevor Berger. And then this is a work in progress. It's been a work in progress for a while. So I've been doing these slots in Malibus. You can't even really see. It needs to get this is roughed out. So it needs the angles. It takes forever to get this angle to be sharp with the files because I hand file the whole thing.
A Nakiri? Is that
Nakiris. Yeah, those are awesome, man.
It's almost there.
See this guy up here.
Yeah.
I found it, Mike.
I want one of those. I don't know. It's just something about that shape.
They're awesome, man. That bell peppers and carrots.
Absolutely.
And you jamming with that.
Yeah. So I use my Santoku for that kind of stuff, but I think that would be a better shape for me. So I definitely want to get something like that. It's pretty sweet looking. See,
you think you would do do we answer this question? Would you do an MBK chef knife? That might be sweet too.
Yeah, I've done one in the past, and I was I did a very, very few of them. They were only through Carmel Cutlery. I might revisit it.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
I didn't know how the community would receive it, but
I feel like that would be like
we jam.
What about? I'm sorry, I have like mad questions.
No, you good? Let jam. Hit it up.
Would you make like Torx, like a MBK, like Torx thing? I don't know. That's something that I could see.
You want to go there, man?
I do. Bro.
Are you living in my head?
I am kind of. I know I am an MBK fanboy. So
all right. If you want to hit that, man, it's like I'm feeding you these questions.
Maybe you did, and I just don't know about it.
That's actually one of our next projects. We're just starting on. It's going to be so I have a machinist mentor, like where I've got how I do things on the lathe, and I'm just making beads and stuff like that.
I love
it's
that
good stuff. So I've got a buddy, Daniel Coffey, he's Blackwater Machine Works. He is he's doing drivers. He's had a couple drivers on my table at CCKS. He does his own thing. He's helped me in the shop with some Sea Otter stuff, and through MBK, he's my dear friend. And the world is super, super, super small. It just so happened that we grew up in the same town together.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a weird click. But I have this gentleman who's been this older gentleman, Frank, who has been making. I don't know if you've seen them on my website. They are these bullets that are toothpicks.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Frank has been CNC machining these toothpick bullets for me.
I like that.
And we started just talking about hex tool drivers and that stuff. And so we're going to do a fully USA brass Torx driver here.
Dude, brass is so good. It's so good for drivers because it's just that weight that it
keeps you right there.
My main driver is brass, and
my main one is the I'm a cheapskate, but it's
well, that's what I use too. I must own 12 of them.
Feels great. I mean,
they're wonderful.
Yeah, very, very nice.
This bad boy right here.
Yup, exactly.
Ooh, look at that one.
That's jamming, dude.
Sorry, I took my headphones out. You say anything?
You're good. Kyle Coonley says, Sanford is a nerd. I want to thank you on behalf of the people who care about heat treat.
Kyle, that is my jam, dude. I guess there was a little spot in there where I, between the knife shop and college, I was doing some ornamental iron working. Making
that's such a dope thing to say, dude.
I was just doing
that's definitely something I expect to come out of your mouth,
dude.
Ornamental.
Well, I was making handrails and like little, I don't know, metal trinkets and stuff. I got to the point where I wanted to start making Damascus. My teacher was like, "Get out of here with this knife stuff," because I'm at a community college.
Right.
And that heat treat was a hard passion, especially after I was taking all this welding and I am a total knife nerd when it comes to heat treats. So I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
That's awesome.
Cool.
So it seems like community college was like a great experience for you, huh?
I had so much fun in community college, like I never should have left.
Dude, it literally my community college. So I left. I had started at like a normal college, it's called Susquehanna University, and it just wasn't for me, like, because I was more in like the creative realm, and I ended up just taking it, like leaving. I partied my ass off, and then I decided to go home. I was forced to go home. Let's be honest.
Right.
And I then started.
You decided to go home willingly after they were forcing you to go home.
Right. And then I started at community college, and it like changed my life, dude.
Yeah.
It was the art department there was insane.
Yeah.
You could do anything, and I my only regret is that I didn't do more stuff with metal. I wound up going to graphic arts, which I love. This is my passion still, but like I might go back like and learn some more stuff and see what they have to like offer, It's like stuff like welding and stuff like that I have like no experience with, but I'd love to get it.
Powerful, fun stuff. Community college. Go back to community college. Well, find the time.
Yeah, exactly. If you fit that in with your everything else you mentioned, your Celts habit and your
but they also I'll bring my kid with me so he learns.
There you go. That sounds good.
Yeah,
that sounds good. Very cool. All right, I want to say something real quick before I forget. Might want to actually hold on just a second. I'm presenting the wrong thing on my screen. Guys, we are going to do a giveaway here in a little bit, but you need to stick around if you want to be in the giveaway. Because we're gonna do the pick between three knives thing. Hold on, don't do it yet. Well, just do it. I forgot the hashtag, but just do MBK. No hashtag tonight, just MBK. I forgot the hashtag, but just MBK. So you need to be here because you're gonna choose one of three knives, sight unseen, and that will be what we do. So. Go ahead and do that while we continue talking. What?
Love seeing the MBKs. The Sprocket?
The Sprocket is just like such a good knife, dude. Like the
Sprocket.
The D10, like I'm not a flipper guy, but this is a fun flipper.
That was one of my favorite projects. I love my Sprocket.
Yeah, and I love this thing too. And it's just like the clip. It really gets the essence of his design language in like a production knife for people to deal with, you know. So that's when I handled the custom, I saw a lot of things that reminded me of this, which is
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah, I wish, Grumpy, I am not giving away MBK knives tonight. Nope.
Either am I, bro. You claw them from my cold dead hands.
Right now, let's hear. I'll add this back. Watch. So here's what we're giving away. Everything.
Hey! No, dude. No.
No, we're not giving away any of those. Just kidding.
It's not happening.
You have an Easy C 1.0 in there?
I do, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, this one was this is one I got off eBay. And
I'll be.
Then I have a pincher.
Back up. Wait, hold it up.
Okay.
You can't just say I got it and then take it off the screen.
Yeah, so this one has the different clip.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that was before we wised up.
Yeah. The new clip is better than this one, but I like this because it's the little clip.
Yeah, for sure.
And then this is just like the slayback. Where is it? Oh yeah, I have like a Min Pin 1.0.
Oh, that's a great knife.
Yeah, this thing's sick, dude.
Yes.
I mean, I like the full size is probably my favorite. Well,
yeah,
the XL slayback is my favorite. But I modded it and sold it, and then I'm gonna have to just buy a new one and mod it again and sell it, and then just like keep on doing these like different. But I don't know. I love this one too.
The pinchers are great. Those came out so
awesome. Dude. I tried to get like those one of the Mars Valley ones. They sold out quick.
They did. Things like those were not plentiful.
I do. Do I have? Oh yeah, this is my.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, I love this guy.
That's
Raindrop.
awesome.
This one is probably one of my favorites actually.
Old guard.
Yeah, with the frame lock. And then I have the old guard with the inset lock.
Nice.
Which is cool because this one you could do rollouts with really nicely.
Right.
And basically, it was ones that I got these ones modded. I did have the XL, the big one. What is that one called? The XL.
The XLC.
It's an integral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the XLC.
I had that one. I actually had two of them, and I can't find it now. And I gave one to Kyle, who's in the comments. We worked the deal out, so whatever. It's all good. I'll get that again in the collection. It's always been my I try to keep up and get as close to as many as I can, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
I'm very humbled. That is so awesome.
Pretty cool, man. That's awesome. Very cool.
Now I'm doing the same thing with Arcane, so I'm chasing down some Arcanes right now.
How you do it, man? I got so many knives coming and going out of here. It ain't even funny, man. They come in, they go back out. They come in, they go back out. I'm about to put a few on sale in the next week or so. So
yeah, I went to the show and saw the Null table. And the Raiden, like I've handled the Raiden before, but I got the opportunity to buy one from my boy this week, and
that's awesome.
This knife is sick, dude. Null's doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, he does good work.
And the one that's not, there's two that are not out yet. They're really good, but yeah, dude. How cool are knives, guys?
Yeah, so cool.
Todd Carr has a question for Sanford. How about other fixed blades that aren't chef's knives? Any of those coming up?
We have one available.
Correct.
We want.
I had that one in for review. That was great.
That was an okay one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it was great. And then it also had like the best sheath ever made, dude.
Yeah, that sheath was on fire. I do. I can't say who I want to do another fixed blade with. Other Ray and I want to do one, of course, but we've got I got to talk to one of my buddies, one of my designer buddies. We might tap onto another fixed blade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is my son Trevor here.
What's up, Trevor?
What's up, dude?
Trevor. They say hello and what's up.
Hello.
And Ian wants to know when you're starting your knife channel.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He'll start some kind of what's that game you play over there? Fortnite channel.
You have to be good to do
You have to be good to do it. Okay. So you're terrible, but you play it anyway. There's all the T-Rex in the chat. Very cool. Let's ask the question: when's Trevor going to get a haircut?
I got one.
You got one? When they cut like
Maddie's mom did it.
okay,
And she cut like 2 hairs.
2 hairs. Hey, look, I cut your hair. Nice. That's better than it could have been. Yeah, we should do that, Tree Stab and Troy. Maybe we'll do a Monday night where I start the stream and Trevor just takes over for like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about.
I don't know if I trust it.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
So yeah, go ahead. Look at this thing, Trevor. You want one of those to cut your fingers off?
I've got one more prototype. This one ended up just being too thick. So we slimmed it down a little bit. I say probably, I don't know, 3 months.
Is there going to be an MBK logo somewhere there?
Oh yeah. Actually, I think there is on one right here.
Oh, I love it, dude. I'm gonna need that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need that.
This is the kaiju. It's like a giant movie monster.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so it'd be cool.
Like a lot of the names, a lot of like the C names are taken because of what Squid Industries is doing all this. So, but you found a good one they didn't use.
Yeah, kaiju. Well, I wanted to call it Mothra, but I didn't want to get sued.
Yeah, man, you're just all over that legal stuff, man. Between Spyderco and now you're going.
I don't know. They're
Godzilla and I don't know.
They're all threatened, dude. You know, they're just threatening that he's going to take over the world. That's what happens. Come at me, bro, for real.
So again, guys, we'll do the giveaway in a little bit. Put MBK in the chat. You only need to do it once. U.S. addresses only, and you got to be here at the end of the stream, which will probably be not too long down the road because I'm hitting the tired zone here like I always do. Shush, Brent. I'm old, man. Come on, don't pick on me,
dude. This 4 day a week at the office thing.
So here's what we're gonna do. This is very important. Okay, so you can see here. This is Sanford Owen from Monterey Bay Knives. He is Monterey, yes, Monterey Bay Knives. You don't know him. You don't even know. I don't have any of his knives here right now. What is a question you have for him? Wow, look at this. Should I give you a minute?
Yeah, give me a minute.
This is a knife designer. Man. This is he's a knife designer. He runs a knife store. There's got to be something in there. No. Okay.
You should.
Do you have any hair growing tips for this guy?
He's got a ton of hair growing tips, dude. Nailed it.
Wow, that's your question?
Brutal.
I put him on the spot, and that's what
I love it.
He just slam dunked on
you. Slam dunked. Yeah, that was perfect.
You win the evening. Dude.
You win the whole show. You win the show.
That's epic.
Okay.
You raise them right.
By the way, there's 106 folks in here, so I know I have not said hi to 106 people. Hi. So thanks to those who are everybody that's here. Memers Anonymous, Brand New American, Nuts for Knives 20, Kyle, we've talked to you, and Officer of NAFs, and Ed Harrison, Mrs. C, Plitipote, and Mark Barron, and everybody that's here. Dang Ross, who went and bought a knife earlier.
George Washington.
Okay, so I got one of those on the way, Brent.
Dude, they're dope.
I got one on the way. I got that's the Quiet Carry 9, the 9, I guess they call it. I've got the Nebula one coming on the way. That's cool.
It's got a cool lock bar. Yeah, I dig it. So this is the knife I bought right before the knife show, and then I didn't have any money for the knife show. I'm serious. I spent my budget on it, and I was bummed, but I'm happy. I actually really like it.
Let's see. Cheeto Bandito wants to see some sea otters. You got any sea otters laying around?
Yeah, I might have a sea otter.
Sanford, are you into music? Oh wow.
I am into music. I used to do some music.
Where would it go?
That's dope.
That's the first sea otter.
He says you look like Mike Patton. I don't know who Mike Patton is.
Not who Mike Patton is too. I should probably know that. Yeah, that's the first sea otter. That one has a recall, so that's ground by Ray.
Dub, dude.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the OG. That's the original.
When's the sea line coming out?
Dude, when I
I knew that's a hot button question.
When I could get there, I want.
Bro,
I want one of those pretty bad.
I'm behind at all times.
Yeah, so I'll tell you.
This is like what my life has become.
Singer from Faith No More. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good. He's a handsome guy.
I see where you went there. That was good.
So with the sea otter right now, you're doing what, like every so often you open up some spots and people, you do like what is it called, a or like a raffle to get spots to buy it?
Pretty much. I think that's lately has been just shows like CCKS was kind of back to back. I think we had a drop or two in the mix of those, but I think that's the most fair way we can do it. I could probably open up like a list or something like that, but I don't know. I think it's the best way we could do is we knock out 25 or so of them and then put them on the website at a lotto drop, and everybody just crosses your fingers, where did you get the artwork for my KOD? I've got a good buddy who does artwork, so I do I do like the Kiss of Death. It's I have a series of my laser work.
Oh, dude, your laser work is getting so good, bro.
Dude, it's my passion. Basically, I do a rough sketch of what I want, and I turn it over to my buddy, and he just like absolutely rips it up. Like the laser program has to be. It's confusing, but basically, it can only pretty much be black and white with very little gray scaling or shading or anything like that. So, like this artist that I use knows my language of. He knows my needs for my artwork, and so I submit my stick drawing of exactly what I want, and then a little bit of copy paste of artwork of like if I want skulls or something, I'll just just do stuff. So he knows how to.
Art runs in the family. Trevor just did this out of packing peanuts.
That's awesome.
It's gorgeous.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, I've been loving watching your just your journey into the lasering, because
that's
where you started to where you're at, you've already shown a huge leap in. It's obvious that it's a passion because you're expanding at such a good rate, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the knife stuff on all the Geminis. I didn't know they were called KODs.
Just the kiss. I think we got 3 Kiss of Death, so I just my Kiss of Death series, and
I dig that. That's a sick cool name. And the artwork is awesome too.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome, Maddie.
Newest one's gonna be actually I'm probably gonna work on it tonight. It's called Back to Babe, like a back to tank, like a sci-fi, like Luke Skywalker was, healing in one of them in Empire, and so it'll just be a nice looking lady in a sci-fi back to tank.
Love it.
Dude, very cool.
Oh, so good. I need a laser, dude. I've been like on the cusp, and then they're really expensive, so I got to make sure I'm ready when I do it.
You'll be so good at it, dude. You're gonna walk all over me.
No, it's not true. It's not true. Sure. But one day I will be doing it, and I can't wait to do it.
It'll be good.
For now, it's I had coins made. I wish I had here to show you, but Kev came over before the show, and I gave him my first couple coins I did.
That's awesome.
So
I'm really slow at sharing, but there we go,
dude. Yeah, look at that, bro. What?
That's just ripping, huh?
Yeah. That's so sick.
Yeah, man. It's a kiss of death, man. She's kissing her beheaded barbarian, dude.
Beheaded barbarian. There you go.
And then so did the laser do the ano there too?
Yeah, that's what I spent so much time trying to figure out is the color anodize, like the heat anodizing from the laser.
Wow.
I could get some oranges and purples and blues and stuff.
The colors there are sick, dude.
Yeah, they pop, man. Yeah, holy they go.
Crap.
Definitely pops.
Gets me pumped because it's like not only do you get to work with knives, but you can also create like real art on them, which is sweet.
Yeah, I'm totally stoked on this. This is probably the height of my passion right now.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I'm really happy doing it.
Is make 2 of each. Do you only make 1 of each, or do you make a couple?
No. I usually blast about 10 or so, or
you got to save 1 for yourself of each one.
I should,
and then make some sick wall piece.
Actually, what I've been doing is I've been transferring these onto tiles.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know, they just come out pretty rad. But yeah, I should be saving myself some knives.
Well, like Beskar and in Star Wars, you should do some of those type of,
that'd be cool.
You should do some I don't know, fake currency.
That'd be sick.
I had to design one.
Pretty cool. That'd be awesome.
almost like a gold bar. I made one like that was called
And-
Altum. It was do I have it here? I don't. But it was
The
like an
Ultim
owl
stuff,
design in Ultum, yeah.
Right.
But that I don't know.
P plastic.
Yeah, P plastic is
P
dope.
plastic.
It's cool.
So hey guys, if you didn't see earlier, if you weren't here at the beginning, there are some MBK turbos, a couple, available that Sanford put up right in the middle of the stream. I know at least one of them's gone. So if you want a turbo,
They're dope.
now's your chance.
Want a great clip to do some fun things too.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Hold on, we gotta show you.
Richie nailed that.
Richie and Lindy, they're good people. They jam it.
Good peeps.
Really proud of those guys for how
they're doing their thing.
They really are. They're wonderful.
All right,
Yeah.
so trivia question: how many of you people in the chat? Oh, whoops! What am I doing here? Hold on. All right, got it. How many people in the chat remember what cereal Trevor eats every night? Let's see if anybody remembers this from last week was it? We talked about it.
Somebody zoom out. What is it? Frosted? Anything
No,
frosted?
There's no frosted going on.
Cornflakes.
This kid, he literally goes to the gym all but one day a week, and he doesn't eat candy or very much sugar, doesn't drink soft drinks, any of that stuff. Brent's laughing at you, Trevor. Nobody's gonna remember. Oh, look at that! The Radio Geek got it. Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh,
Very
snap.
cool. That's
All right, right on.
Yep, there we go. We didn't even have a ton of. We did have Cinnamon Toast Crunch there, but no, it's we go to. I was talking about Sam's Club. I go to Sam's Club and buy it by this box. It's like
Sam's Club, yeah.
So
around here it's
I went today and got a
Costco.
box, and that's why he's all
Catsko.
excited. With almonds, Jay Richard remembers with almonds. Special K, exactly. No,
It's like where?
that stuff tastes like dirt. I don't know. I've never eaten dirt,
It's
but
actually a bowl of your Tony Gwynn Wheaties.
You just admitted to eating dirt.
yeah, if you ate the Tony Gwynn Wheaties, I think you'd die because they're like since he died old. However, that let's just say 15 years worth of Wheaties sitting in a box. I don't think I'd want to eat those.
Some collector definitely like has a bunch of those somewhere. Tony Gwynn Wheaties.
Yep.
The LA Beast.
Yep. There you go. Guys, don't forget. Again, we'll do the giveaway in a minute. If you haven't entered MBK, do it. I see B for doing that. Very cool. And we'll do a giveaway here in just a few minutes. I know you probably think I'm lying by now, but I'm not. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, dude. See, they just come to me like one by one. T-shirts. When's the next T-shirt like design coming out, dude? Because
you want a T-shirt?
Yeah, because like I have the two.
You do. Oh man, maybe I should do a Kiss of Death one.
Dude, do it. I would totally rock.
All right, I'll do one.
That's like my like Friday going to work like I'm a badass shirt.
Your MBK shirt.
Yeah. Let the people know it's time.
They're just expensive. I like the high, ultra high premium cotton. You know, I don't wear junk. Yeah. All right, I'll make them though. Let's do it.
They're
there
great.
You go. Hey, just think you'll be wearing it
on
the train on his way to New York, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's jam. I'll make some more.
Yeah. Like, what is the one? Is it an otter skull? What's the one I'm talking about?
It is. Yeah, the otter skull. Yeah, that was
that one's sick.
That is
super
pretty
black
cool.
metal.
Yeah. It makes me feel metal, and I'm not.
People are getting jazzed for the shirts in the chat, so that's pretty cool.
All right, we'll do some shirt. We'll do a Kiss of Death shirt.
Dude, yeah, I love the name. That's a keeper. Kiss of Death.
Thank you.
Okay, what was the so does MBK ship to Canada? Apparently,
absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
It'll go insured and it'll go UPS or FedEx.
Very cool.
Nice.
I've had a lot of problems with USPS getting through the border, so no mas.
Dude, I have a friend that I ship I'm like a proxy for, and we just got caught by the border recently, and they took a bunch of knives from us. It's the worst.
That's the worst, man.
But they took the best knife too. Like, so annoying.
No, Tim, that's really nice of you to say. Thank you so much. I'm a California boy. I don't know how else to be.
More laid back, huh? Yeah, just Cover Light Steve said put on a waiting list for the shirts and hats, and when you want to do a run, we pay.
That'd be cool. I should do that. Yeah,
that's a good
I'll pop
idea.
some of that stuff. I think I've got some
Then you're not putting yourself out there too hard.
I think I still have some hats left. I need to get boxes
Dude,
for hats though. That's.
Do you have any of those camo hats?
I need a hat.
You want one of the camo?
Dude, if you have a camo hat, let me know. Yeah, totally.
Right.
I'll
made
buy
them
right away.
I'll get you one.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm a hat wearer, so you'll.
Yeah, well,
like
bald guy over here wears hats 24/7.
And dude, I have hair, but I just enjoy.
He wears. I sent him one of the one.
Yeah, you'll get to see it a lot. It's good advertising because I literally wear hats nonstop.
For sure.
Yeah,
I got one of those ones. Yeah,
I sent him one of these. And
that's a great hat.
I've
always loved your logo. That's a great logo.
You. I appreciate it, man. It was.
Sanford.
I always like to tell the story because it's hilarious. I decided to start making knives, designing knives, and I'm like, what can I do for a name for the company? And we came up with 20 things. And
sitting at the beach getting sunburned.
But before that, we had already come up with ones, and everybody already had like the initials or the logo, something. I'm like, we just can't. So we're literally sitting on the beach, and we're all just sitting here throwing stuff out, and I'm like, nah, that's dumb. Nah, that's dumb. And my brother-in-law says. I said, well, I like clouds and storms and stuff. My brother-in-law goes, Tempest. And I go, okay, we're done.
That's awesome.
That's a cool. I didn't know that story. That's a good.
Oh
story.
yeah.
That's
so we're just sitting on the beach getting fried and down in Myrtle Beach or somewhere. I don't know.
I've been there.
Getting fried sounds a little weird.
Well,
whoa, man.
By the sun.
Tempest knives, man.
I had to specify that.
Oh gosh, that's my boy,
dude. Where's my knife?
Yeah, so Mike Curtis, I totally get you, man. I'll give you the same excuses as Sanford. I'll get around to it. No, it's I got it. My biggest challenge is I'm trying to figure out like the hats that I have are the fitted ones, and I don't want to buy like 10 different sizes. So I'm trying to figure out what
get those mesh back trucker hats, man. Those are baller.
Maybe I should do that to sell because for me, for the bald guy, I like having the closed back. So this is what I like.
Yeah.
But because I'm bald and it doesn't do me any good to have a mesh back hat. But I'm saving these few for my folks that helping me in my booth at Blade Show. So
Sanford,
John GP84, send me an email. I'll help you out with that, bud.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, you got to see old pictures of the mullet.
Yeah, don't file it until you talk to him, brother.
Yeah, let me do it.
Hold tight. Yeah, let him help you out.
I'll take care of you.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I'll come up with. Don't just do the flex fits. Yeah, okay. I'll come up with something and do some for you guys. That's for sure. We'll put them up on the side at some point. I'm also in the process of looking into Ranger eye patches, so I'm waiting for a quote as we speak. So I think the two we narrowed it down to on Friday was the nice fast logo like this and the keyboard killer. Everybody wants the keyboard killer, Brent. Remember that one with the keyboard going, the knife going through the keyboard. So really, Trevor.
For Never Dull, I have a bunch of stuff coming, but it's coming slowly. I'll let people know when I have new Never Dull stuff.
Yeah.
The can of Never Dull?
That's funny. I actually have it. Never Dull is my t-shirt company.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes.
It's kind of like one of the terms I use a lot. So I put it on coins and stuff like never sleep, never dull is
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Very cool. Oh yeah. Well, Sanford, I've kept you for quite a while here. I don't want to keep you too much.
It's been awesome.
Unless Brenda has 37 other questions. I don't know.
I really appreciate being here, and thank you for throwing me on. And
definitely
anytime, man. I love doing this kind of stuff. I don't do it enough. And
dude, you should do a Sanford's Shop YouTube channel.
Let's do it.
You should do it.
I want to.
You have a fireplace in your shop by any chance?
No, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you got to get a fireplace.
Yeah,
well, right.
Yeah, well, see, that's funny because I don't know. With you, it's fine because you're like Tim said, you're a really nice guy. But every time Ben Belkin comes on with his fireplace in the background, everybody like Ben's fire of intimidation.
It is intimidating. It is intimidating. He's sitting there plotting his takeover.
Yeah, yours is a little mild fire. You look at Ben's fire and it's like
it's a roaring.
It's like,
well, I
wow.
really appreciate being here, and the community's been awesome. I've been reading all your guys' stuff, and thank you so much. I wish I could have answered more of what you guys were asking, but I really like your crowd. You've got a really good crowd, especially considering how you started this show and you had to do that preface. I don't see any of that going on. Really
and
nice.
You know what? I do need to be very clear about that. And I'm going to put this up one more time. If you haven't entered yet, please do so. There are 114 people here and only 93 entries, and the way you enter is typing in MBK in the chat. All caps. All right. So, Brent, what you missed was I kind of addressed a situation that's been going on for a while.
Okay.
And 99.999% of the people in this community are just epic, awesome, fun people.
I'd agree with
and so, I just felt like it needed to be addressed. And so I appreciate you sitting there through that. Sanford, I'm sorry.
Man. Hey, we've gotten it all, man. I promise. We're not impervious to someone being lame.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I get them almost every day in my comments on my videos. I get some jerk. Okay,
sure, of course,
almost every day. And you know what? I literally, here's what I do. I hit the like button and I type in "thank you for watching." And that's it. Okay, so every day I
let it bounce right off.
And most of those are like, your videos are stupid. I don't like the way you talk, things, and they'll probably never be back again. And I don't really care. It's when in this case, it was just somebody who, had been here and was just doing the same things over and over, despite being asked not to. And, it's just rough.
You're a good guy for the way you go about it. It's the worst thing you could do is let someone get your goat. You gotta kill them with kindness and
that's just me. That's just me. It's you get who I really am, and it is what it is. That's right, Tim. That's right. Tim says I always make that comment to him. You jerk, Tim. No, I would never do that. That's funny. No, look, Kyle, if you call me a boomer, I don't care. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not at all. When somebody puts in every video, please stop showing X style of knife, and please stop talking about your knives, and please, or
stop
not even
watching.
Please. It wasn't please. It was never please.
Right. I just don't understand that build of person who goes on to goes out and looks for people to tell what to do, like
after weeks and weeks and weeks and
those are unhappy people with bad dreams and
I tend
nothing
to
going
be
on.
I hope I'm a very positive person, and when negativity hits me every day, it's just too much.
I feel you.
I feel
too much. I can't look. I got enough negativity at work, and I got enough negativity with different things. I don't need any negativity on something that's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, well, we don't need it here in this community. This is for fun or for nothing.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, Tim, I knew you were joking, brother. Please, you joke. You and I joke. What are you doing, Trevor? He's got packing peanut statues coming off of my monitor now. I don't know what's happening.
Is that Trevor who's like purring? I hear a purr noise.
Oh, you hear a purring noise? Here we go. We got to show this now. So look, it's this. Whatever's happening here.
Dude, it's like they're doing gymnastics.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know, bro. It's impressive, whatever it is.
The Michelin Man.
Holding one of the things that goes.
Oh, one of those guys like this. I love the air guys.
The car dealership guys.
That's very creative. If anybody tells you you're not an artist, you tell them that's a lie.
Yeah,
you are an artist.
Absolutely.
That is absolute art.
Yeah.
Now we just need you to design knives. Why don't you design a knife for us?
I'll
no, don't.
Let me design.
He's going to design one right now, apparently. Yeah, Urban Woodsman. I cannot wait for Blade Show. Blade Show Atlanta.
I'm trying to go this year. I'm
25V all the way in the back of the room, as far from Sanford Owen as they could get me. Way in the back of the room. No, just kidding. I hope. I know I've got a little bit of help, so I hope I get to walk around some. I'm mostly going to be tied to my.
I might be there.
We're trying to talk Trevor into coming to help me a little bit, but my brother,
Sanford,
here's how this works. My brother lives at a lake about 30 minutes away from Atlanta called Lake Lanier, and he takes them out skiing and fishing and sea doing and kayaking and the whole thing. And he's like, "Do I come to a knife show or do that?" And so you kind of can't blame him. He's 18. Who doesn't want to water ski or whatever?
Yeah.
If you need help, I'll be there.
Let's see. Kevin Kirk, send this to them so that maybe they can buy a clue. Haters suck. Thank you, Kevin Kirk. Appreciate you, brother.
Buy a clue.
Custom EDC knives. How's everybody doing? Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here. Very cool, man. So, Sanford, you're welcome to hang out. We're going to be here, or if you need to go, you are absolutely cool. I will definitely have you on again. This was fun.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome to get to talk.
Yeah, awesome.
What I'm trying to do right now is have more designers and makers and things.
Yeah,
like
you've
that.
been having good guests, Casey.
Thank you. And while we're talking about that, I have a few coming up. I think we've got is next week. Sharif, I think so. Sharif Manganas, I believe, is next week. Yeah.
He's such a good guy.
He seems to be. I've not gotten to have
this
kind of conversation with him yet. And then Brian from Blue Creek.
Nice.
The week
Love
after
Brian.
that. And then Monday, the 3rd of April, Marianne from TRM.
Oh, dude, I met her. She's awesome.
So, very, very cool. So we've got,
cool.
I've been trying to keep the guests. Oh, no, I know Freak Show. See, Freak Show's telling we just haven't worked out the details. Freak Show says I get to go walk around and explore Blade Show. He's gonna man the table for me for a while. We'll get it all figured out. So, okay, Trevor,
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be the paparazzi there, dude.
Okay, this is your next design, Sanford. It's a Pikal, apparently.
I love it.
It looks like a palette.
It's a what?
It looks like a paint palette,
like a paint palette knife. And then I'm not sure what's happening. There's a bomb on the or a submarine on the handle there.
It's like it's a little.
There's a fuller and there's some wire wrap. Yup, I see it.
Yes.
Definitely a wrapped handle for sure.
I'll sell the design to you for like 2,000.
Oh, 2,000. Wow, 2,000.
2,000.
Good. Wow, you're coming out hot, bro.
Let's go. That is a bargain, my dude.
That's a bargain. I'm not sure what that is. It's a butter knife, is what it is, really, which is very fitting for Trevor. So
yeah.
I really appreciate you having me on.
Man,
I'm gonna take my old lady to get some sushi.
Nice. Oh, there you go, man. Have a good evening.
It's still like only like 6. It's 6.
Yeah, 6:40 my time is dim time.
Yeah, snap.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to name it. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the whole community. Your chat is awesome. Brent, you're the man. Casey, thank you so very much for having me.
Appreciate it, man. We'll definitely see you at Blade Show, and we may talk to you sooner. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, have a good one.
Enjoy the sushi.
Whoops. Enjoy the sushi. Sorry, I took him out too soon. What are you naming the knife, Trevor? Okay. If you haven't put MBK in the chat, do it now. All caps. Because I'm about to draw. Because I'm getting tired. What do you guys think? Was that good? I see a lot of beefy butter knife. Yeah, Sanford's awesome. Sanford is awesome. That was here's the thing. I'm trying to get these guests that are just ones I really want to chat with. That's what we're doing here, guys. This is not grill the guest thing. It's just sit here and have some fun. And I love when Brent can come on. Thank you, Andrew. Very appreciate you being here. But I love when Brent comes on because it just makes it fun, because Brent is like a kid in a candy store with this stuff. When these guys come on, he's like chomping at the bit. Right, Brent? He doesn't have his earbuds in. He didn't have his earbuds in. I said all those nice things about him and he wasn't even here.
What's that?
No, I just said I love when you're on with these guests because you get so excited. It's so awesome.
That's why I like to join, man. I'm like, this isn't an act, guys. That's what. That's what.
A recurve? Is that the blade?
You should have seen me at Blade Show.
Oh, wait. So we're upside down. So it's like this. Okay, so he's saying this is the blade.
What is the blade?
Wait,
Kevin Sean didn't want to be around me.
This is the blade.
I was getting too
okay. Darn. Okay. What are you saying?
I said that Kevin and Sean were like, "What is wrong with this guy?" When we're at the Blade Show, because I would like run up to tables and just like, it was dude, like there are no knife stores, so when you get to a room that's full of knives, it's literally heaven, man.
There you go. He put the added jimping, guys. There's jimping on Trevor's knife now.
I'm gonna name it.
Name it the spatula.
All I know is this fish tank that I just got. It's gonna have. I'm gonna fill. Once I get it full of fish, I'm gonna pick like 3 like knives that are just like everything is waterproof on it, like like steels that are really good with water that corrosion resistance. And I'm gonna put them in the tank so there's knives in the tank. It's gonna be sick. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Oh, look at that! Another super chat from Custom EDC Knives. Very cool. Yeah, just hit me up on my email, knivesfast@gmail.com. I'll check it out and we can talk. We'll see, but thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Aberdeen, exactly, dude. Yeah, like some LC 200, some H1, some super clean.
Any suggestions for a name?
He's trying to name his knife, guys. Name the Trevor knife.
Dude, it looks like it would take down some trees.
It's beautiful.
So, like,
it's the tree.
It's the lumberjack.
The lumberjack.
Yeah.
Brent just dropped that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, greasy pork? Is that what he says?
Greasy pork is a good name.
Greasy pork chop.
I would go with that
Rusty,
instead.
Thank you, brother. Rusty's been a channel member for 15 months.
Dang, Rusty.
Epic Rusty.
You so fly.
What are you doing now? What are you doing?
I'm trying to find
what is happening? Wait a minute. What? You can't hang it. Where are you?
You won't be able to see it. Right?
Trevor's, no. We can turn the camera like this. We can show the dirty shelf. Oh gosh! All right.
I can't even turn around in my studio.
Hold on, Brent. Can I do it this way?
I
gotta shoot buckets apparently.
If you don't make that. Oh, buckets. Dude.
Buckets. All right. That was the official start of March Madness, right here.
Is it March Madness? Sick.
Yep.
I think that's a good home for that.
No, it's not a good home for that because it's where my backpack is. That's terrible. Call it the Honey Crunch, Trevor.
The Honey Crunch.
The Honey Crunch. Okay, let's go ahead and do this drawing. Again, you got to be U.S. address. And there's Mike Jernak, who's also been a member for 15 months.
Whoa.
Thank you, Mikey. Appreciate you, brother. Well, I probably shouldn't call him Mikey. Mike. Whatever. You knew what I meant. Call it the Trevor Burger. Yeah, there you go.
Chip off the old block.
There you go. All right, here we go. Here comes the drawing. 117 entries. Wow. Bangity boom. Let's see who wins, and then we will ask you to pick. So you better still be here. Tim B. All right.
Tim B.
Tim B. We got 3 knives. We got 3 knives over here and a flashlight. So you got to give me a number, and I'm going to number them top to bottom 1, 2, and 3.
Is one of them like super baller?
Oh, Custom EDC Knives. Thank you very much for becoming a member. You need to shoot me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, and I will send you some swag. One stack. Oh, I got them 1, 2, 3. Those in the box right there. I don't want to show them what they are. There is your delicate salute, Mr. Custom EDC Knives. Thank you. Shoot me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, and I'll get you some channel swag. All right, Tim B, congrats, man. Let's see what you're getting. You're getting a black. Hold on, let's do this. I know how to get a hold of Tim. This is easy. So you're getting a black i3E EOS flashlight from Olight.
Dope.
Did he pick a number yet?
All right, I'm getting on Fortnite.
You're getting on Fortnite?
Yep.
All right, and then Tim, you get all the typical swag. There is so much swag in here. It is not even funny. And if you missed it, you didn't. But for those of you that missed it, here is the Stitch Bunny for tonight, number 35. Very, very cool. And then we have Trevor. You left just too early, man. We got Butter Knives Fast number 95 for you tonight, signed by the Trev. There it is.
The man himself.
Here, you want me to write Tim B on it?
Tim, would you like him to write your name on it or something?
So
he picked number 1. Tim picked number 1. So we will see what number 1 is, and we will get it headed your way. But lots of stickers. There's Big Red EDC. There's Blue Creek Knives. There's Slip Life from Big Red EDC. I mean, from Lefty. There's a Mossberg. There's a SMKW cloth. There's so much stuff.
Do it. I gotta go find a marker.
All right. So number 1 is in a pouch. This came from Tori.
He said he won number 20.
Oh snap! If it came from Tori.
Yes, so this is one of the knives I reviewed from Tori. It is slightly used, but it's in good shape.
Dude,
this
Tori's
is the Kaiser Domen sheep's foot, guys. This is all ridiculous action. Look at this, Brent.
Yeah. You're talking to the Kaiser guy, dude. I know how
it's Domen sheep's foot. That's what you're getting, Mr. Tim B. You are getting the Kaiser Domen sheep's foot with that ridiculous hollow glinds.
That's what we're here for.
This
hollow glinds.
Way above its price.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Yeah, very cool, Tim. So this will be coming your end. The D10 is fantastic. Tori, are you here? What modifications did you make to this one? If he's here, you can I think maybe these aren't the original studs.
Tori.
I don't know. What do you think?
Those don't look original.
Yeah, knowing Tori, they're probably not. Let's see. There's a bag in here. He always. It's extra hardware. So you get a bag with extra hardware that actually says Domen on it.
That's dope.
Thank you, Tori. It's the Kaiser Domen sheep's foot. This is a totally different knife than the original Domen. The original Domen was on washers and still has decent action, but this one has bearings, and as you can see, it is ridiculous.
Redonk, dude.
Ridiculous. What'd you write on there?
There you go. Tim B.
Tim B.
Congrats.
Tim B. Congrats. You got. Hold on. Let's see if I can get my hand out of the way here. Tim B. Congrats.
Beezy.
I couldn't think of anything else.
There you go. So you got a very custom. Oh, no. You got a custom one. Don't drop my new knife. I won't. Yeah, so Tori sent that one in to give away. So definitely thanks to Tori. And that's your stuff right there, Tim. I'll get that headed your way. Shoot. I should have your address, Tim. Oh, and the flashlight. I almost forgot the i3E.
That's cool. Little flashlight action.
It's a cool little keychain flashlight.
Nice.
Trevor, that was fun. Thanks, T-Rex. He says, love the custom butter knives fest. Would you stop? That is the most disgusting thing ever. He's licking the way he sticks. I didn't want to say it with Sanford on here. The way he's sticking the peanuts together is he's licking them.
Sanford would find that funny, dude.
It is disgusting. And now he's sticking it to my monitor that way.
Sanitary.
Gosh. Harrow grind. Yes, it has a harrow grind.
A harrow grind?
Harrow grind. Yes, harrow grind.
Harrow grind.
Oh, you guys know I have not seen My Bad lately at all. So I don't know. I hope he's doing all right.
Who are we talking about?
My Bad Adventures.
Oh, I'm not sure. Sometimes people just take a break from the internet, so hopefully everything's okay.
Oh gosh. All right. So we'll have more fun next week again. We got Mr. Sharif coming on next week.
Dude, that's dope.
And we're gonna put these other two knives away, and they'll be in the running for next week's pick three.
Dude, what is that noise? That's what I've been hearing.
What noise? That's Trevor.
Yeah.
Trevor, the mic's down here, so I don't know how you're hearing.
Sounds like purring. I'm like, who's purring?
What?
Trevor's purring over here.
So, Brent, I wanted to show you this blade shape. Look at this stuff.
Oh, that looks like a Tepe design to me.
It is.
It's
the TS399.
There's no way that I just called that.
Yeah.
It looked like exactly. Oh, it's got the button lock. Dope.
Yeah. Look. The only issue is the detent's a little light. Light. Watch. Yeah, a little light. I just.
Oh yeah, I want to show you my new
middle
knives.
finger flick. Watch this. Bam.
Sick. You know,
show us what you got at the show, man.
Well, I didn't get anything at the show, but around the show, I got the 9. So you guys saw this one.
He was selling. My dad was selling some knives a couple weeks ago. Wow, 6 of them. I don't know. I hope he's all right. Anybody knows? Let us know.
This one is my favorite lately. I also got a where is it? That Trevor burger I showed you.
Got it, Grumpy. That sounds like he's doing all right then. That's good.
Yeah, remind me.
That is pretty cool.
This one is Krista's. I have the satin.
You want to focus on it, maybe?
Satin one somewhere. Then I also got this new Pena. I forgot the name of the smaller Pena. You guys know the name of this one? The front flipper that I added single-sided thumb stud to. So it's
okay. But you know what's funny? Custom EDC knives, I could not place who you were until you just said Worn Tax. Now I know who you are. Gosh, thank you very much. I could not. I know now, but my brain wasn't working. So good. I'm glad you said Worn Tax. Thank you. I will definitely have you on sometime.
I think it's the Calibero, yeah. So I put a tiny stud on there, single stud, because it was just a focus needs more focus. Yeah, I keep on changing the method to see which one is going to focus on the knife best.
It's tough with this camera, I will say, and you got the same lens I got, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's the 3 different modes. So, like, when you want to just it to be on your face, the face tracking is awesome.
So
but then when you want to switch to
I have not started using that for the stream yet because I haven't figured out how to do it. You told me to download some app.
Thanks, Flip Flat. I'm glad you like
this. This is the setup Brent's using basically. And it's a little. By the way, you like how my mic points backwards?
We have the same mic, dude.
Because I stand behind to do my.
You're so proud, right?
Yeah. So
pro level, yeah. But what it does have is really good. Now it's on face tracking, so let's stay really focused on my face, which is why that's so good. Is like
I want to get to the point that I use that camera for the live streams, but I just haven't had time to fool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
look,
this one is. I really like this one, dude. This Calibero, I think it is called.
Calibero.
Yes. Now I changed it to face track, and now it won't focus. Here we go. Let's go back.
You know what you need, Brent? You need one of these to put a hole in.
I have one of those.
I need to send you this proponent. We'll put a hole in it.
And I also have my favorite clip.
I cannot middle finger flick this thing.
I have one somewhere. I was just messing with it the other day.
It is a flipping beast. Did you hear that? Listen. Golly.
The best addition to the collection is this. Oh my gosh, I messed it up in the first try. I missed
the gum. Okay, very cool. Did you get that from Lefty?
No, this is the yeah. He gave me one.
Oh, that's the Buzz.
Yeah, it's the Buzz.
It looks like the gum when I first saw it. That's funny.
Yeah, this is mine now. So, yes, I love prototypes.
Very
I have a
cool.
collection of prototypes.
I think I'm falling asleep.
Would like to bribe you for one of your prototypes one day.
Yeah, we can do that. I got to get them back.
Yeah.
They're still out with reviewers as we speak. Let's see. Beard of Doom just sent one to Rochambeau.
Yeah.
Stafford is about to send one to Blades and EDC. Scab has one, and then that one will be coming back to me. And then Tyler Hansen is going to send the one he has to Puerto Rican with a knife. And then they're about wrapped up. If there's any reviewers I've missed, they just need to tell me. So, but we're almost done. They've been going around forever.
Whew. And then this.
Yeah, that's the only caveat. If you get one after they've gone around, you might have to clean it up and sharpen it. We'll see. Ooh. That's the Abyss? No.
Abyss, yeah. A recent addition.
Yeah, see, that would be my second favorite of his designs. The Praetheon is
Praetheon. I have a Praetheon here right now. It's so sick. But dude, this thing is so sick. So sick. Woof. Yeah. But prototype, like I think I'm gonna have a shelf of prototypes soon because I have.
Yeah, there are 6 total prototypes, Tim. We're okay. Yep. I by the way, my offer is still open. Somebody the other day on my live stream on Friday said they wanted to buy the Mach 51 prototype, and my offer's still open. I mean, you just make me an offer.
What is your offer for that?
No, just make me an offer. That's
you don't have a price. It's one of those things. Yeah, you only have one of those left.
There's only one left.
Yeah.
My friend that helped me fund the prototypes has one, and then JB bought the other one off of me. And so I just have one. So this had to be like a very high price tag.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you didn't have that. That's the thing. So,
that's what I'm saying. Somebody'd have to make me go. I can't not sell this.
How about 3,000 doll hairs? A lot of doll hairs.
That might.
Doll hairs? I'm saying doll hairs.
No, not
like I'm gonna cut them off a doll.
No, I'm not doing.
A lot of doll hairs.
Don't be sold off at KC Winter Killer, but I'm trying to get some quotes on patches as we speak. So I gotta see what kind of quotes I get. I'm working on it. Oof. But we might do some Killer Bunny stickers. I need to figure that out. I need to get her to do a really cool basic Killer Bunny, and we'll do some stickers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Since we've done so many, it's hard to decide which one we would do, but ooh. I have $2 and a piece of gum. You're good, JR. I'm good. No, I would not let it go.
That's what I would do, Steve. For show.
Dude, the prototypes cost me more than $400, so no. 3,000 packing peanuts. No, I'm good. Doll head. Oh, you guys are nuts. But this, I get just blown away by these live streams, Brent. It's just an idea of having fun.
Yeah.
And having some cool people on. And, every time I've had somebody on so far, they're way nicer than I expect them to be, You
thought Sanford was going to be a jerk?
No. I just didn't know how open. I didn't know how open.
Sanford is a sweetheart of a man.
Come on, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I just mean, how chill and open they're going to be. Dirk
a lot of time these guys are in the knife community, obviously. Yeah. Makers tend to be in the knife community.
Really cool.
It's just fun and everybody enjoys the same
JR, thing. If you can come up with that, I would definitely sell it for that.
Wait, what are we seeing?
$1 million.
Michael,
I will definitely, because then I will pay off all my debt. And And
Michael Morgan's making some real offers in there.
Go buy my camper that I want to go traveling the country.
Dude, is it like a Sprinter van type camper?
No, I think I'd just get a trailer,
okay.
Camping trailer. But it's just easier to unhook and then go drive around and hike and all that good stuff. So I want to do it before I get too freaking old. But we're still paying off Christian school for 4 kids. So
yeah.
Don't do private school, Brent.
I won't. I'm not gonna.
I did.
The only thing I'm in the daycare stage, which is killing me. Dude.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I did, but it was a very,
right.
very tough decision.
Yeah,
I would not change it for the world. My kids loved it, and
that's good. That's good.
And now they're in college, all of them, and we're getting through that. And Trevor goes to college next year, so
yeah, you're ahead of me in terms of the steps. But
I said you go to college next year.
I'm doing daycare right now. That's fun.
There you go, Steve. You got to do it, man.
Yeah, that's why I live where I live.
Well, Keith, that's my wife was a teacher in the public schools, and that's why we put our kids in private school, because the public schools around here have some issues. So we didn't want to put our kids in. So we didn't know how many kids we were going to have at that point. We only had 2 when we made the decision we were going to put them in private school, and then we ended up with 4. And we did homeschool for a while. But everybody's got to make their own decision, man.
It's tough, dude, because it
is tough.
I think about it already. My kid's 2.5, but the world is a place that I just don't want them to go into.
It's tough, man. I mean, so I walked in to visit my wife one day while she was teaching, and it was a 1st grade class.
Yeah.
And I show up, and this kid walks up and goes, "Who the F are you?" And I'm like, "Excuse me? This is first grade."
Yeah, dude.
And I came to read him a book. I'm there to read a book.
You came to read him a book.
I'm like, okay, neat. So I read this book, and I don't know. It's not like that in private school. It can be there too, but they just don't put up with it as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Keith. I'm a product of private school as well.
The daycare is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's all crazy. And again, I don't know how we're doing all this with college and everything else. It's been interesting, but we're making it. And
the one step at
I just want to get past some of that debt and go buy my trailer before I'm too old to go do some of the hikes I want to do. So
yeah, you'll get
and I'm in a job now where I work remote a few days a week, and I know for a fact I've talked to my boss. He'd be cool if, like, for 2 weeks, like if I got Starlink in the camper or something.
Yeah.
And then I just go work from the camper, and
if I didn't have
it'd be cool.
The family that I care about, I would just get like a Sprinter van and do all my graphic design jobs from there, dude. But then I wouldn't have a shop. I'd have to have a garage that I could go to.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
I would just have a warehouse, basically.
It's just a dream. It'll probably take 3 or 4 more years before I can get there, but we'll see. Just got to get some stuff done, but we're done paying for private school.
Well,
we finished up, and Trevor's still got another 2-3 months to go before he graduates, but we're done somehow, some way. But it is what it is, man.
This knife actually is so sick, dude. I don't carry it enough. It's the
turbo,
the sprocket.
Oh, the sprocket.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting my cameras.
The sprockets.
Dude, the sprocket is dope.
The sprockets while we dance.
It's got titanium, and this is like that McGinnis clip I'm talking about. So the custom that I got to carry. Oh, the DTOM is so good.
Oof. So everybody's hearing this purring sound. I'm not hearing it. That's weird.
Dude, there's a cat, right? It's not just me.
It must be my headphones. I've heard that before. Tell me if you hear it. You ready?
Yeah.
You hear it now?
Nope.
One time it was when
right there.
So it's this cord when it gets too close to the microphone.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't know. Then I don't know what it is.
I think it is like something vibrating on the desk or something. It's sounds like a fan.
I don't know. Here, I'll do this. You ready? How was that?
Did nothing for me.
It didn't do anything?
There you go. Kind of.
It's the Predator. I don't know. We used to have. It sounds like a whoa. I don't know. Oh, I was playing with this highlighter.
Now I hear it again. Pretty loud.
I don't know. There's no fans. Nothing like that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I did not do a pocket check tonight, and I'm really sorry for that.
Is it me? No, it's not me.
No, it's apparently me. But we'll pick back up.
You didn't pocket check?
No, I didn't get. Sanford came in right at the beginning, so I jumped right in with him.
Okay.
So hey, Mark Ridgewell. So yeah, I gotta go too, Rusty. I'm tired.
I gotta go too. I have to go to work tomorrow, which is
me
stupid.
Too.
I mean,
me too. I'm in the office again tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are my office days. So, Grumpy, I don't think there's a fan anywhere within. Yeah, there's no fan. Maybe there's the Predator right outside the door here.
It really does sound like somebody's about to just like appear out of
and kill us all
with some lasers.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tim B. Do me a favor and just check with me on your address and make sure I got it. I'm 99% sure I do. But I'll check with you here in a few minutes. But thank you, everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And Brent, it wouldn't be the same without you on here, man. I really love
thanks for having me. As always, I always have fun, and it's great.
All right, guys, we're done. Give us a thumbs up and a comment on your way out. And thank you so much for watching the Knives fast.
See you Thursday night for Knife Out.
Oh yeah, don't forget Knife Out, guys.
Thursday
Brent,
night. See you there.
Thanks.
Cool.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Hey.